can give. It's time for Big D Energy, live on Woodward Sports. Join four-time Stanley Cup champion and legendary badass Darren McCarty and the golden voice of Neal Ruhl, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., as they give their takes on all things Detroit sports. The number one midday show in Detroit is on. Welcome to Big D Energy.
Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy. Right here in the Woodward Sports Network. My name is Neal Ruhl.
Hi, Neal.
Hi.
Spencer Raxter in the building.
Hello. You know, the Red Wings won again.
They did, as a matter of fact. I'm going to talk about that. Stick.
Hi.
How you doing? Oh, Stick.
I'm over here now.
You're in the sound booth.
Yeah, KG was recording, so he couldn't be here for the start of the show. He was recording. I don't know what that means.
Oh, don't. Old Neal Ruhl's got it.
Neal Ruhl's
Old
got
Neal
it.
Ruhl's
I'll slide
got
over
it,
in the
man.
sound booth. Look, the camera isn't even set to me. It's set to KG.
Old Neal Ruhl's got it.
Yeah.
Stick, take the day off.
There you go. Hi.
KG is in the building, contrary to popular belief. KG rolling in right now.
Get out my motherfucking booth, man.
KG,
I'm always here for the start of the show.
What's really good?
Not always.
What's really good? The Red Wings for sure look good. Shout out to them. And just looking forward to the weekend, man. It's gonna be a real good weekend.
That's right. Stick.
Hi.
Oh, you're over here now.
Yeah, I was over there. Now I'm over here.
Now you're over there.
Over
Absolutely.
Here. Spenny's telling me to go over here.
Perfect.
There. Perfect.
All right, we're good.
Yeah.
And we are ready to go.
Ready for a Thursday show.
Yes, we are. As a matter of fact, Soccer Night in Detroit in the chat. Don't worry, Old Neal Ruhl's got it. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Absolute chaos. I look over, I'm like, do we have a sound guy? But he's like, no, mics are hot. They've been hot for 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
Where's KG?
If
He's
I'm in the
recording.
building, I'm going to be on the show. I've never missed the start of the show.
That is not what happened. That's not what I said.
Yeah,
I said
Spenny's
mics were
like,
hot.
KG is filming. He's got more important things to do. This is a sales initiative, not a Neal Ruhl initiative.
No, this is a hobby.
Right.
This show is a hobby,
Right.
you know. But that's
A hobby that started our weekend programming kind of deal that we got going on. So, I mean, that's cool.
I embrace.
That's cool.
I embrace that role, Stick.
Well, you have broad shoulders, Neal. Not
can take it,
not
yeah.
many can handle it.
No, 100%. I could take it. I got broad shoulders for sure. Tammy Chin in the chat. If you want to jump the line, you can use the super chat.
Trailer.
Tammy Chin says wings are looking good. No, they definitely
Did
are.
you see that first game though?
Yep.
It's over. The
It's over.
season's done.
Yep, 100%.
I don't know who said that.
Lots of people.
No.
Couldn't be you.
Couldn't be
was not
crash
me.
out Spenny, could?
Absolutely could not, because I definitely did not say that.
You said that. 100%.
I did not. It's just fucking gross, dude. I don't know why you're doing that shit already.
You said 0-81, I
Like,
believe, were your words.
First 2 minutes of the show, let's lie on people's names.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
0-81.
Crazy, bro. You see how they do us in the booth? You see how they do it?
I can unplug this computer right now.
We'll shut all this shit down. Won't be no show today.
All right. Anyway,
Wasn't this the hockey elite chat where Spenny's like, I'm done?
yeah, I think it was, as a matter of fact.
We're
would've got
talking
receipts.
group chat now?
He got receipts.
You're posting group chats now? You
He got receipts.
you want me to dig into my phone and show some text? Is
Oh,
that
you
what
talking
wanna do?
to
Don't
Teams?
put my dick pics out there.
What's
Bro. Do not do that to
wrong
me,
with you
Spenny.
guys, dude?
Oh, you talking teams?
No, but yes, Red Wings did get a win last night, and I want to touch on it, man.
You should.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I was in the building last night.
Shout out. Got to see Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown was on the T-shirt cannon.
Yeah.
Doing all
rang
of
the
that.
horn,
That's
too.
when you know Detroit sports are clicking.
Yep.
When they start intertwining like that.
No, and there's cross representation and all of
Yep.
it. But no, it was a nice win. Your first place, Detroit Red Wings, 5% of the way through the season. 4 games in, 5% of the way in. First, the Panthers.
Stanley Cup champions.
Yeah,
Who?
Back-to-back Stanley Cup champion. The Panthers in that division. The Tampa Bay Lightning. You know all the players. The Canadians. The big bad Canadians. And look, man. Does it mean they're in the playoffs? No. But damn it, Stick.
Team of destiny is what I call it.
I mean, I guess.
Oh,
right?
no, this guy.
It's
It's
the
Team of
same
Destiny.
percentage of the season, right, KG?
No, not at all, but all right.
No, and Woodward Sports Chat thread, who farted, still on track for 81-1, which is contrary to Spencer's 1-81 prediction.
You shut Spencer down. Come back to us. Here, I got something that'll bring spec.
Y'all did
It's
this.
fucking stupid. Like, I don't every time get a new fucking shtick, man. It's embarrassing.
That's what the text thread said too.
Yeah.
But here, we were talking about Shaq's penis the other day,
Y'all was. Correction, y'all was.
and I found Shaqalicious extra large gummies, so you can put Shaq's head in your mouth.
Huh.
His
KG?
head is gummies, huh?
Yeah,
That is the most marketable
gummies from
man
the biggest
on the face
kid
of
in
the
the
earth.
candy store is what it says.
Has there ever been a more marketable man than Shaq? I don't.
He's the best.
I
Dude,
swear.
he is the space balls of athletes.
No, for real.
Like Shaq underwear,
He's
Shaq
the-
toilet paper, Shaq sandals.
Woodward Sports chat thread, DNC ENT, playing with T-shirt cannons instead of jug machines, we're cooked.
Oh my.
Pete Smith in the chat. Neal, can you please address the $12.5 million contract McDavid signed and how crazy it is? No, it's all the way crazy. 100% all the way crazy. And I'm sure the Players Union is probably upset about that. Left a minimum of $10 million on the table that he'll never get back. But, you know, he wanted to give Edmonton a crack at putting it back together, I guess. So Players Union will be upset, but, you know, he's coming off a $100 million deal, so it's not like he's hurting or anything like that. But jump into that chat, get your thoughts out there. But, yes, the Red Wings did win, and when I went to the game last night, I was excited just from the perspective of if you can win this game coming on, and we talked about it yesterday on the show. You have back-to-back wins over Toronto. You won at Toronto. You got the two-time Stanley Cup champions coming into town. Now, granted, they don't have the full squad and all that, and Kachuk, but I'm not it didn't matter because this is a game. I'll say this. That last night was a game that they lose last year. They were outplayed in the first half, and they were in the first period. They were out-controlled in the third period, but they dominated in the second period. And you know what? They made it enough. They did.
I was just excited to see him on national television too, right? I mean, you put the Florida Panthers on because they are the defending champs, but you don't just throw them up against the scrubs. So that means at least nationally, the Red Wings brand is still something after a decade of not making the playoffs. So I was just happy to see on that scope the way the league's starting to look at the Red Wings is they're an actual competitive team. We can put them in prime time against the Florida Panthers, and it won't be an embarrassment 8-1 game. So I was happy to see that last night when I was flipping through. I was like, oh, shit, they're on ESPN tonight.
No, and it was. And that was a game. That was a game they lose last year. I'm convinced of that. It's a game that they lose last year. But they didn't. They won. Rack, Neal, is it officially car flag season already?
Oh.
They're leading the division.
Oh, God.
They're leading the division.
You know what happened last time you did that? Come on now.
I'll tell you this.
Oh God, don't please don't.
If they're
Not
leading
Red
the
Wings,
division.
please don't.
If they're leading the division,
Guarantee it, Neal.
I'll put the car flag up if they're leading in the lead in the division. That's fair.
You do this every time, dog.
What are you talking about?
Every time you
That's
get
fair.
excited and it's car flag season, and that's when the decline happens.
That is true.
I don't believe that my car flag holds that much power over the Red Wing season.
Okay.
You clearly don't understand the power of car flags.
Apparently I don't.
You are mismanaged.
You moved the market on car flags. You should know this.
But remember we did that, Spenny?
We did.
They were like sold out. We started talking about 15 minutes later. They were sold
went
out.
up. They
on
went up
Amazon.
like $4 on Amazon.
On Amazon
yeah.
in real time.
You should know this.
We moved markets.
I bought
man.
mine before the show, and then we looked during the show, and it was like $4 higher.
That's right.
And what happened? They lose by a point.
We push product and we move markets,
They did miss
Spenny.
by a point.
They did. Absolutely. No, but again.
That's why you got to win games now when you can.
Definitely.
That's why it
That's
was
it.
a must-win.
They're all must-wins
They really are.
for a young team that's on the growing.
In the East, every game was a must-win, especially against other opponents in the East, like Toronto and Florida.
Well, those are nice because not everyone's going to get those.
Yep.
Like, it's not like you beating Buffalo.
No.
You know, like, not everybody's going to get those.
Hey,
Those are valuable.
Ottawa
man.
can't beat Buffalo, so
That is true. Ha ha.
fuck you, Senators fans, you fucking pussies. But shout out to the Red Wings. Shout out to everything that happened last night. It was a great game, and shout out to Justin. We knocked the post game down. It was
I heard y'all smoked it.
we
man.
did numbers. It was awesome. Thank you for all the support. And I'll tell you what, it's so good to see the Red Wings play like not pussies. Like they're not playing like pussies, and that is what aggravated me so much under Lalonde and under Blashill, and these guys were just playing so soft. And now you see them get bullied by a not physical finesse Montreal team in the first game. And Tom McClellan came in there and said that shit is not going to fly. And then you out-physicaled a big physical Toronto team in 2 games and a big physical, I'll be without Barkov and Kachuk, but they still got Sam Bennett. They still got Reinhard, Verhage, Rodriguez, all of those guys. But you were in it with them. You were battling with them. You weren't getting pushed off your puck. You weren't getting pushed off of your sets in the neutral zone. It was an impressive performance. And like you said, that second period, they absolutely depantsed the back-to-back Stanley Cup champions.
They absolutely took them apart.
At one point, it was 9 scoring chances to none. Like, it was awesome. Who is Appleton, says William Rose? He's a fucking Spartan dog, baby. That's who he is.
Steve-O baby. Neil, did you watch the interview with Steve Yzerman on TNT? Even when bad situations happen, he never panics. No, I was at the game, Steve-O, so I didn't catch that. But, yeah, maybe I'll go back and check that out. But, no, it was. And Mike G, Neil, wings were sloppy in our own end. I counted 4 or 5 turnovers in the first period that led to scoring chances. No, Mike G, you're right. You're right. That was the case in the first period. But they hung in there, and they battled, and they made it enough.
Neil, are you insinuating that they're playing fucking hockey right now?
Yeah, I mean, how can – again, sweep Toronto, beat the Panthers. Yes. And there's no other argument to it. I would say if you made that game last night, if you took the scoreboard and blacked out the scoreboard and no one could see it, and you just looked at game flow and say it went to the judge's card, that the Panthers probably would have won on the judge's card.
Yeah.
But they didn't win the game.
You love it.
That's it. Like, Stick, that's all I'm asking for. And I felt good walking out of there, and I was like, look, they're in first place in this division 5% of the way through. It doesn't mean it's over. It doesn't mean they're in the playoffs. But goddamn it, I got to be a fan last night, dude. And it was fun.
And it's a win, not a tie, too.
Correct.
Like those points, as we realized a couple years ago, every single point is going to come into play. And you do not want to be a team with more wins, but still not get in the playoffs. That's what's crazy about hockey. So I'm glad they got that win over a big team. I'm glad Spenny's happy. I'm glad you're happy. I'm glad Hockey Town is back. I may actually start showing interest this year, Neil.
Hey, I got a buddy of mine said the exact same thing. After opening night, he was like, hey, I locked in. Let me know if they make the playoffs. I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you in April. But that's what happens. Like, when you play like that, that's what happens.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of bandwagon. He's admitted. He's like, I'm a bandwagon fan. And it's funny when somebody comes out and says that to you, because then you can't get mad at them.
No, don't get mad. I want them to succeed, because obviously I want every Detroit sports team. And, like, some of my favorite memories have come from Red Wings parades downtown. Like, I'll never forget. It was right outside the Fox Theater. It was after a big win. Everybody flooded Woodward, and there was this big, like 6'6", maybe 350-pound black dude just standing there with his hand up, giving people high fives as they went by. And then here comes a parade of little 5'5" Birmingham white girls just trying to jump up and reach his hand, and they all got little skirts on. Everybody's having a good time. Like it brings the community together.
That's such a stick observation.
I sat there and I watched it like it was in slow motion, and that's the beauty of a championship and what it can bring to this city.
Tristan in the chat before we cut to the break. Panthers won high danger chances. Tristan, you're moving towards PHF territory here. Pro hockey focus, all right? Panthers won high danger chances. Talbot was nasty, as was Evanson blocking shots like Craig Ludwig.
Evanson was... That might have been his best game in a Red Wings uniform was last night. It was impressive what he was doing out there, and that's the kind of defensive jump you needed from him. Right now, like, Edvinsson and Palika are ranked as the 5th best defensive pairing in the NHL, and Seider and Sherratt are ranked as the 7th best defensive pairing in the NHL, and they've all just been playing absolutely. Sherratt was putting his body on the line. He blocked a puck with the back of his head. He blocked one with his wrist. Like, he was getting beat up out there. Mo Seider had multiple block shots as well. Surprise, surprise. That's what that guy does for a living. And, yeah, Simon Edvinsson with his length and his awareness in the neutral zone, he makes it so hard for opponents to get in there and set up offense because he's using his stick to poke things away. He's always in the right position. He's blocking passing lanes. He has shown really, really good strides so far after that first game. He looks like a completely different player.
All right, Woodward Sports Chat Thread Unbroken. This is the most hockey talk I've listened to all my life. Can we get to sports now? Sure. We'll get. Hey, we'll get you the football, sir. We'll get it for you. We'll get the Lions talk when we come back, everybody.
Unbroken,
Okay.
You're a loser.
All right.
I can't understand
on the
people not
Derby
liking hockey.
All right. Tell about BlackRock's ready.
BlackRock, listen, go to BlackRock because they have the best deal in town. It's a $20 steak and lobster tip. Why are you not going to BlackRock for dinner? And if you don't want to do the whole cook your steak yourself, which why wouldn't you? It's fun and it's awesome. They'll cook it for you. Just ask. If that's what's stopping you from going to BlackRock, just say, hey, will you cook my steak for me? And they'll say, yes, okay. And they'll bring you out a cooked steak. It's that simple. Go to BlackRock. Cook it on the grill yourself. It's so cool. You got the BlackRock right in front of you, and you can cook your steak exactly how you like it. It's blackrockrestaurants.com. What about Sharon's?
Hey, it was a little chilly this morning, wasn't it, everybody?
Yeah,
very
yes,
much
it
so.
was. Is that furnace ready to
34
roll?
when I woke up.
Yeah, is that furnace ready to roll? If you're a DTE gas customer, you need to scan the QR code on the screen right now. And Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning can get you linked up with the free furnace checkup if you're a DTE gas customer. Scan the QR code for more details on that. Of course, your furnace has to be ready to go. They don't just do heating and air conditioning, though. They do the whole home generators. They do water heaters, all that stuff that goes wrong at the worst time. Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. Your comfort is their business. Family owned and operated since 1981. They're not your cousin's friend that might come by on Saturday. No, we're talking about furnaces, air conditioning, your comfort. You work hard in your life. Make sure your home is comfortable. Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Oh, shit.
Neal Ruhl here for Planet Fitness. I got a date at Planet Fitness after the show is over. I've got my Planet Fitness hoodie on today also. But, hey, it's the best gym in the gym game, and that's why I'll never be a member at another gym as long as Planet Fitness is in existence, and there's almost 3,000 of them around the world, so they ain't going nowhere anytime soon. You've been talking about getting in shape. You've been talking about starting a workout regimen. The first step is to walk through the door at Planet Fitness. Get signed up at whatever one's closest to you. There's over 50 in Metro Detroit, so there's one near you. There is no doubt about that. Black card option, $24.99 a month. You can go to any Planet Fitness in the world. You can bring a guest whenever you want. You can use the hydro massage. Everything is out there for you. It's just $24.99 a month. Guys, you spend more than that on coffee. Let's be real. PlanetFitness.com. Don't pay more money to lift the same weights. There it was last night. And look, as we wrap up this Red Wings discussion, there was a lot of energy in the building, even though there wasn't a lot of people. I was kind of disappointed. The corners were empty at LCA. Now that's like the two-time Stanley Cup champ. I expected more buzz. I expected more juice. Now there was juice after the game was over because they won.
They got to earn it.
It'll get there.
And that's, you know what, Stick? That's fair. 100%. That's fair.
Those are the diehards. If you want to fill that place up every night, you got to have the fringe fans.
You got to dip into the toe.
And that's the way it works. Like, you need that 10% of people that are there just for the experience. not because they give a shit about hockey. And, I mean, we talk about it. Terry talks about it all the time. You remember the 04 Pistons, man. The Palace, like when the Pistons got good, it was like 50-50. Girls dressed up like it's a nightclub and people who actually cared about the game.
Yeah.
And it just becomes a social event, a place to be seen. So the Red Wings will get there, man. They'll get there.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed, but it's also football season.
Listen, if we don't sell out playoff games for baseball, you think you're going to sell out Game 5 of the NHL regular season?
That's fair.
That is a fact.
No, that is fair. All right, some Lions stuff. I keep hearing this, and Spenny, it's interesting that you put it on the show sheet because I'm starting to hear the chirps of this too. Do the Lions? I'm serious. Like, you hear it? Have you not
It's
heard
a narrative
this?
for sure.
I read
Yeah.
this during the break, and go ahead.
There are some people calling into question
Watch.
the Lions only beat bad teams.
Fraud.
Although, like, I would contend we were the ones that kind of broke the Ravens, right? Like, Lamar gets sacked 7 times in that game. He ain't been right since.
Neither is Derrick Henry, to be real. But
That's all I'm saying. But that's the narrative out there, man.
Is it?
I keep hearing it. Yeah.
So who have they beaten? They beat the Bears, who have a winning record. Whether I like it or not, they have a winning record.
They do.
Who else do they beat?
That's the only win
They
have
beat the
with
Ravens,
team over the winning.
who at the
with
time you
winning
beat
record.
the Ravens was a good win.
Browns and Bengals.
The Browns, I mean, they beat the Packers. They must be pretty good since everybody thinks the Packers are a Super Bowl team, right?
That's true.
But the Browns beat them the
With
week
the
prior.
overwhelming majority choice for Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, forced interceptions.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Leads the league.
No,
Created a stat.
this type of topic this early in the season is such fool's gold. Like, that's exactly what, because the ratio of wins to losses, when you're the team that's handing out half the losses to a team or 20% of their losses, you know, that makes them a bad team. Like, let's say Chicago beat us, right? Chicago be 4-1 right now. Everybody think they're the greatest team on the planet, but they didn't. We handed them a loss. So when you're
big one,
handing
in fact.
teams losses this early in the season, the win-loss ratio is going to be like this.
No, and like, look, it's
Who
something.
the fuck is saying this, Spenny?
You'd be surprised. It's a good portion.
It's definitely a narrative. I'm not
It's
saying
a good
it, but it's
portion
definitely
of
a
the
narrative.
internet that don't like the Lions, that believe they are frauds at this point.
Super Bowl Wilson, why are we pretending like the Packers are a good team? Because they have the minus 10,000 favorite to be NFL Defensive Player of the Year, Micah Parsons. Look at the numbers.
Yeah.
Interceptions forced. I mean,
They have Jordan Love, a generational quarterback that's
Generational.
better than Jared Goff, according to Easy.
Woodward Sports Chat thread, Art Vandelay, tell me a top team that hasn't been beat this year by a bum team.
Right.
No,
My favorite part of it is like, I thought the Lions had the hardest schedule of all time.
Yep.
I thought this was the hardest
Everybody
schedule
did.
ever constructed, but now
Yep.
they're frauds because they beat the teams in front of them.
Parted.
Woodward Sports Super Chat. Cassie Baker just dropped a blank Super Chat in there. So, Cassie, thank you, man. We appreciate it.
$5 is $5.
Yeah, hey, Cassie, float something in the chat there, man. I'll read it. Whatever you were trying to say, just float it. Just drop it in the chat there, man. I'll get to it. No, but Stick, this is real, dude. And like, look, I touched on this yesterday. I have had
Gonna make my head explode.
the power ranking game. Like, just enough, dude. Enough. Here's the problem. It is a narrative, like
is.
Spenny said.
It is.
And it's a narrative that you can use now that you might not be able to use later. Just like
We'll be able to use next week.
Well, once
But-
we kick the shit out of Baker again inside Ford Field.
GAMG, last time I checked, KC has as many wins as Chicago. And you're going to notice that, the whole Chicago thing that you're going to see.
They're bad.
They're 100.
Ben Johnson has saved
fixed
them.
Caleb Williams has arrived. All that.
God, they should have lost that game this Sunday.
But guys, okay, guys,
But that
I'm
one
telling
win,
you,
now they're a winning team.
I'm telling you, they play the Saints this week, and they're going to beat them, and they're going to be 4-2, and then you're going to see it when we walk in here on Monday, and all the TVs that we have all around there are the Bears for real.
Can they win the NFC
Can they
North?
win the NFC North?
Yeah, get
Unlock
out of here.
Luther Burden.
Luther Burden.
Caleb Williams MVP last
Right,
Where does he
jeez.
rank?
I mean,
For
if
real,
you want to talk
guys.
about like a team that is a fraud, that's the team that's a fraud, because when they play real teams, they get their fucking doors blown off. But when they play cupcakes, they beat them.
They needed 200 yards from Swift to win by a point.
They needed a fumble on the game-winning drive by if the Commanders get a first down, the game's over. But
And, I know this may be some copium, but that first game against the Packers, I still don't even really count. Like, I look at that as our preseason game because that was the first time that offensive line had ever taken real snaps against a real defense. Like, that was a learning curve game, and you saw the learning curve corrected in the next one. So, like, I get it. It's a loss. It's on the schedule. Congratulations, Packers. You beat us for the first time since a freshman graduated high school. It's amazing you did it for the first time in 4 years in your own barn.
It won't happen again.
It won't happen again.
It won't happen.
And all that did was make Thanksgiving going to be an even bigger ass whooping than it was going to be. So, like, that first game, fool's gold. And you see it with the Packers.
Justin Galena, Hutch is the best defensive end in the league this year. Go look at the numbers. No, he's not. Micah Parsons is. I was told that.
We have a Hutch segment coming up. Is he being marginalized as a white athlete?
I believe he is.
We have always been, Spenny.
Who came up with this one?
As a marginalized group, I agree.
It takes one to know.
No, for sure.
You don't know the struggle, KG.
As soon as he started doing the stanky leg, they want to start hating, bro.
That's true.
Yeah, you don't know the struggle, KG.
Yeah, you don't know what it's like to go to Divine Child.
You're right.
And then to Michigan.
Yeah. He's been fighting his whole life.
Right.
This guy pulled himself up by the bootstraps.
He did. He did. You got
The world was against him.
The world was against him. Most marginalized person on earth? Straight white male.
That's true.
Well, at least over the past 8 years.
They're
he's the
after
most
us.
hated.
That's why J6 happened.
He didn't want to be brought to Detroit, KG. Yeah.
Y'all
hate
trying to
winners.
take y'all power back.
People hate dynasties, man, and the white folks been on a dynasty run. Like, we've been on a dynasty run. I'm sorry.
And still,
You're right.
Burn in the super chat. Now, wait a minute. The Packers and Chiefs' only quality win is against the Lions. I mean, let's be honest. The Chiefs and the Packers are the ones that's fraudulent. You can do this stuff, man. Like, you can spin it. You can spin it into circles. The Ghosts, the Lions are frauds. Haven't beaten another decent team. 2 new coordinators who have yet to show they can win against good teams.
Hutch gets 3/5 of his deserved recognition.
I love that that's a thing on our show. We run right away to the 3/5. Woodward Sports Super Bowl. Listen, why are we pretending the Packers didn't settle for a tie instead of trusting Love to win the game? DNC ENT, I was told by Neal that this is the hardest schedule of all time. Did I do that right? No, it is. It now the Burrow thing, right? But see, like, that's DNC ENT, like, that's where I can look at it and say the teams that beat the Bengals before Burrow got hurt beat a good team.
Yeah.
You did. You beat a good team.
A good offense, anyway.
Yeah, like the Ravens. When Lamar comes back, like, I'm not convinced it's over for them yet.
They could make that push. Their schedule is favorable down the stretch.
And we'll see when Lamar comes back. Like, because all the wins aren't created equal. They're not. I know they are on paper. And yes, I will say that, DNC ENT, when you look at a schedule, there are, and I did say this when we talked about it, there are 2 games you have that you thought were hard as hell when the schedule dropped, and they're not. And then there are 2 games you thought were auto dubs that are not. And, hey, the Chicago Bears are soon to be 4-2. The Lions put 52 on them.
Who do they play?
How good are the Lions? They got the Saints coming in. The Saints coming into Chicago.
I hope they lose to the Saints.
Not me. I kind of want them to win because I want to hear about it. I want to hear about how they're back. I do. I want it.
I don't.
I want it.
I love the
I was having a
dysfunction.
lot more fun when Caleb was a bust.
Yeah.
And he still
he
sucks.
couldn't
Like, he
run
put
the
up
offense.
110 yards last game. An touchdown.
Yeah, they should not have won that game.
Woodward Sports Chat, Thread Super Chat, Dante151. I find it funny how the NFL still has the Lions number 2 in their power rankings just behind the Buccaneers. So what am I missing here? Well, Dante, that's the college football angle. Who's the Monday night game?
That's true.
What network is it on? My guess is probably the same place that you read that, right? Like, we do have to be a bit more intelligent about, what's the why? Why am I being told this?
Follow the money.
What's your reason? But yeah, jump into that Woodward Sports Chat. We'll take the break. When we come back. The Lions did bring in another safety. The Brian Branch suspension. Incredible. Jordy Nelson didn't waive the suspension.
Come on now.
Racist.
That is true. Trying to keep the black man down.
Dude.
Taking money out of his pocket.
I
Tale
think,
as old as time, Spenny.
yeah. One thing that doesn't divide people In the car wash game, Jack's Car Wash is the move. There is
keep
no
it
doubt
clean,
about
though.
it. Yeah.
No, sir, master, no.
Yeah, nope. You can get a free car wash. Text WSN to 888-522-1729. Go to any one of the 40-plus Michigan locations. Use the free vacuums. Use the free compressed air. They have the mat cleaning rooms or stations, whatever you want to call them. And they have 8 full-service Jack's locations. They do the interior. They do the exterior. And every Jack's Car Wash comes with the signature hand towel drying service. If you wash your car twice a month, just twice a month, go to jackscarwash.com. Take a look at their subscription packages for pretty much the price you pay to wash your car twice a month. There's a package out there for you where you can get unlimited Jack's Car Wash throughout a month. So again, guys, go ahead and take a look at this. Get real about it. Go to jackscarwash.com. jackscarwash.com.
And let me tell you about Wicked Pickle. Looking for the ultimate pickleball experience? Check out Wicked Pickle, Metro Detroit's hottest indoor pickleball spot. With 10 climate-controlled courts, daily open play for all levels, and a chill lounge with TVs, ping pong, and cold drinks. It's always game on, rain or shine. Throwing a party or team event, they host groups from 10 to 200. Don't miss the APA Michigan Gold Cup November 22nd and 23rd. Sign up at pickleballtournaments.com and mark your calendars for the Woodward Sports Pickleball Party, January 9th. Details coming soon.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
For sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo.
Ah.
You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
Neal Ruhl here for Art and Jakes. And look,
Teach a man how to squabble.
Look, here's the deal, everybody. If you want to go to a sports bar to catch a game, Art and Jake's is the only move. Like, let's just be real about it. It's not like that wing place that says this is the place to watch sports. No, they have a complete menu. The food slaps. There's over 80 wall-to-wall TVs. They have a media wall that's in there that is unbelievable. Over 90 items on the menu. They have online ordering, too. If you just want to order Art and Jake's and keep it moving, you can do that as well. Pick it up and go. It is a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor. The proud sponsors of Rest in Peace Tuesday, might I add, also. Art and Jake's. Scan the QR code on the screen. Find the Art and Jake's location near you. Guys, I'm telling you, once you go there, you'll never go watch sports anywhere else. I promise you, Art and Jake's. All right, keeping it pushing, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl. Stick here in the building on a Thursday. Hello. We have KG. We have Spencer Raxter. We have all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Subscribe. Click the like button since you're in here. Oh, look at that. About to crack 93,000 subs. Weird, man.
Near that plaque.
You want that thing more than you want to breathe.
You saw what I sent to the group chat yesterday. Yes. Me begging for 32 followers so we could secure the Woodward Sports name early on.
Yes.
And that was just 5 years ago. So that's $20K a year. You're figuring about 500 a week since then.
Time flies.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Absolutely. But
I want that plaque. I don't care about the plaque, but I care about the plaque. You know what I mean?
I want the plaque.
Why can't you just say yeah, I want the plaque, dude? Like,
well, it's more about what it symbolizes than the actual object. You know what I mean?
But the object is the symbol.
Right.
So i.e. you care about the object.
Yeah, sure. I just want to put it, I don't even know what it looks like, to be honest with you. I'm gonna Google it.
Google it right now and check it out.
It's stainless steel and it's got a YouTube play button and it'll say Woodward Sports on it. It'll be pretty sweet.
Don't sound too excited, Spin.
I mean, I'm just sick, but I think that I'm excited for it.
I am too, man.
We've been making a push.
Oh wow, yeah, it's sharp.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Mm-hmm. 1 million subs is the diamond play button. That's the one.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We just got to do it 10 more times.
Yeah,
Right.
So 50 more years.
Keep on trucking, baby.
There you go.
There we go. At
Where you gonna
20K a
put
year.
the plaque when you get it?
On his forehead.
Stick just walking around with it. His Jared Goff poster in the plaque.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I'll put it on a T-shirt.
Woodward Sports Super Chat, really, Mr. Biggs. Both safeties have a beat-up wide receiver now. Dan Campbell, it's all about kneecaps. He'll beat your ass if you have one ass cheek. Are we entering the bad boy Lions era? I'm here for all of it. F the refs. No, and Mr. Biggs, like we talked about that. I think that Monday could be a, you know what, not to get corny on everybody, but it could be a moment we look back at. I like the way the Lions handled it. I don't like the fact, because Spenny brought the fact up, Lions brought in another safety.
Yep.
Which
You had to.
Yeah.
no, I get it. Kirby, Dan Campbell said in his media availability that Kirby is, quote, in pain. And that was all he said.
Yeah.
We
Don't
talked
sound too good.
We talked about it with Dr. Pierce. The man could barely walk, went into the tent, came flying out of the tent and played, but now is reportedly very sore. Look, yeah, they brought in a safety. They had to. If Kirby can't play and you're out Branch,
That's
I'm
a
not
big gap.
I'm not just going to dismiss that. I'm sorry,
No,
I'm
that's
not.
best safety tandem in the league right there.
Yeah, and you have none of them potentially.
And your corners in front of them. Don't forget. Don't forget that.
Now, look, on the flip side of that coin, their wide receivers are all gone as well.
Everybody.
Has anybody heard
Everybody.
any Mike Evans updates at
No.
all?
He's
No, I don't
supposed
think
to return to practice to the Bucks this week.
Yeah.
Okay.
If he returns to practice, he's playing.
Probably.
That's the way that it's going to go. But Aleem McNeil is coming back.
Yeah.
This year.
That's
Or
how
this
that's
week.
how they're going to have to do it. It's going to have to be a 5-man rush. It's going to have to be sending people. It's going to have to be creating pressure with the blitz. That's how you're going to have to protect these guys on the back end this week. And with Aleem McNeil coming back, that kind of makes it a little bit easier. And I can't wait to see that guy be unleashed. And him and Hutch on the same line, with Tylee, it's going to be dangerous for Baker. Spenny and I were talking before the show. The key to this game is when you get your hands on Baker, bring him down.
Please.
That's it. Do not let this guy slither his way out of anything. And if you can do that, you should be fine. But it's almost like a perfect matchup of injuries this week, right? Their entire wide receiver core is out. Our entire coverage team is out. So it's kind of a wash.
It is. It was always going to be a
It was
wash,
always.
right,
Yeah,
KG?
right, yeah. It's a
K-
10 on the meter.
KG has flipped over to the other side of it. Was always going to be a wash. From leaning national championship, he has flipped over now to it was always going to be a
Yeah, it was
wash.
never going to happen.
Just so you know.
Yeah, okay.
I just wanted, because you weren't here yesterday, so I was just giving you the update as to where KG stands.
No, I'm just tap dancing for Massa. That's all.
Texter James in the super chat. I wish the NFL would get like the NHL and let players go one-on-one and drop the helmets and the gloves, and then the players sit out for a little bit after that. That would be pretty sweet.
That'd be
dude.
fucking awesome.
That'd be amazing in every sport, honestly.
It would be.
Basketball.
NBA players can't fight.
I know. They throw the weakest
Well, Draymond
punches you've
can.
ever seen.
Yeah,
Draymond can
it's
fight
like
all
all,
the
like,
time.
Draymond, dude,
open-handed,
Draymond choked
like-
somebody out. NBA players have the worst scrums.
It's because they never fight. They've been big their whole life, and nobody ever messed with them.
That's
You know
true.
what I mean?
Pretty much, yeah.
Like,
Hoof-hearted. The Lions have to play 3 linebackers because they don't actually have 5 bodies to put in the secondary for a 5-2-4.
yeah, they can do it. Anzalone, you got Campbell, and you got Barnes, and Barnes.
I
Last
don't know if
time
you wanna-
Barnes saw Baker Mayfield, it was an interception to seal a playoff game.
Another playoff win.
Yeah.
Second in 7 days.
How about that?
I don't know if you
those
want to
were good
live with a
times.
5-2-4, but
Yeah.
for the whole game. But
Darrell Slaughter in the chat. Excluding Woodward, I don't like how Detroit media is handling the Monday Night Football game. I'd be curious to hear more about that, Darrell.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Yeah, I'm curious. So yeah, feel free to expand on that, because I am curious what where you're getting at with
As we all know, the flagship thinks that Baker Mayfield, the Lions, would be a Super Bowl team with him, and he's much better than Goff.
I listened to
he had
the
a dream
flagship
about
for
it.
the first time in a long time.
Really?
Yesterday, just to watch the Wings or to hear the Wings game.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out my guy Ken Cal, dude. Ken Cal,
my guy.
He was talking about he called a puck that hit the net or hit the glass and then went into the net. And he was like, no, it hit the glass. And they reviewed it and stuff and saw it did. And Paul Woods was like, oh, good eyes there, Ken. He's like, yeah, I had my carrot cake in the cafeteria today, so I helped out my eyes. I don't think that's how it works, Kenny, but I love it.
No.
Ken Cal's the man.
I did see that reel you put on your story, by the way, of how I feel like I should see after I eat one carrot.
Oh, yeah.
That one popped me, man.
Oh, yeah.
That one was pretty good. Woodward Sports chat thread, Zach Soap. Don't be surprised if Tampa wins. Zach, I would be because this is a NFL spot game. It's just what do you got, Spenny?
Thomas Woodford said Oakley could squabble. It's true.
No, you can't.
Yeah, Charles Oakley could definitely squabble.
No, you
Ben
don't want
Wallace's
Charles
nose.
Oakley problems.
No,
Hey, he broke Ben Wallace's nose when he was a kid in a barn in Alabama. Playing, dude, those guys, different breed. No, but like anybody who's doubting the Lions winning this game, just know one thing: Dan Campbell has never lost back-to-back games since they started being Dan Campbell's Lions. So for them to come off a loss, they're going to be highly motivated. It's at home where they're going to put up points.
Skip back game 2. They lost at home to the Bucks the last time they played.
Steve O'Baby, Neal, do you think Aaron Glenn regrets taking the Jets job? I just love when Mike crashes out on Get Up. LOL.
Greeny?
Yeah, Greeny.
Yeah, I assume that's what he's talking about.
Compromise, Greeny.
Compromised for sure. He's an industry plant for sure.
He used to be better, man.
He was good.
Him and Golick
was the shit.
best.
Him and Golick were good. Now he's just an industry plant.
Golick and Golick, or Mike and Mike was a great show. Golick and Golick is not a great show.
No.
It's all about putting the right people together. It's almost like there's a chemistry and an art to broadcasting or something.
I doubt that he regrets it.
No way.
Because
Getting paid.
yes,
It was always gonna be a while.
$3 million a year. It's $15 million, pretty much guaranteed.
You
I
had
think
Justin
he knew
Fields
what he
as
was
your
getting
quarterback.
into too. Like he knew this was going to be a Lion-esque type rebuild. Like you got to think the Jets are trash.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
don't
what
have
they
a-
need to do. Neil, this is what I was telling you all along. Sell off your good pieces that you have and do this shit the right way. Start
Right.
from scratch.
Right,
That's what
and
they
it's
need
not
to
going to
do.
be with Justin Fields.
No.
Never,
but he
has
knows
been.
that.
Yeah.
And Jets fans should know that.
Right.
Like
But they-
it shouldn't be this bad, but it also you shouldn't have counted this season. You can't count the seasons until you get a quarterback.
And what's the diff? Like, do you really want to be like a sub 500 team, or do you just want to shit the bed and get a better pick?
Yeah.
Like, you might as well just lose.
I
This
think
season was
what-
always going to be a wash.
I think why Jets fans are crashing out is because there's no like good quarterback in the draft this year.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And then you look across the street and Jackson,
Dart,
and Cam, 4 and 6 in the trap over there, bro. They getting it in, man. Shout out,
facts, bro.
Dude, we're having a strong comeback, man. The
white
Whites-
boys, yeah.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're taking back the league, KG.
man. No, for real.
We knew this day would come.
The South has
Super
risen
Bowl
again.
last year. That was the launching pad.
The
Wait
South
until
has rose again.
Tesla starts popping up.
Oh, the first all-white team to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
KG, where are you on your? It was always going to be a wash meter with that. By the way,
Wait, white people? Oh, man, that's a 10. We already knew.
honestly,
We already knew.
You got to think since like that whole white versus black football game has been like joked about. We got some good prospects
Yeah.
now. We got Tesla as a wide
It's
receiver.
not just Jason
We got-
Sehorn.
We got Cooper DeJean
Yeah.
as a cornerback.
Yeah.
We got Riley Moss as a cornerback. Cam Scatabo as a running back.
Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah.
Max Crosby. Jared Goff.
Oh, dude, our defensive line would be insane. Our defensive line and our tight end rotation and quarterback rotation. We got fucking Josh Allen and Joe Burrow when he's healthy. Like
No, we have
We
Jared
got
Goff.
half of Patrick Mahomes.
we,
I'm just saying, what's up with it?
our biggest.
well, we have the
downfall-
other half to cancel them out, right, KG?
We don't like the other half.
We
of
get the
Patrick
ref half though. Yeah, we get the white half.
Our biggest downfall is the
Mahomes. The
quarterback.
white half didn't win all those Super Bowls.
Refs
I
come
promise
with
you,
the
it wasn't the white half.
KG.
Our biggest downfall is our cornerbacks, man. That's where we struggle the most. We got wide receivers. We got Cooper Kupp. We got
We
Tesla.
got Deshaun.
Yeah, but
No,
that's
the
it.
minute y'all got white corners, that's where the turn happened.
Yeah.
That was what caught your attention,
Yeah,
right,
no,
KG?
right, like,
You were like the Jackson Dart thing, whatever.
yeah, like we
That's
used to
fi-
seeing that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, the black delegation's
DeJean?
claiming Max Crosby.
Nah.
I mean, if you look at his mannerisms, no,
So now cultural appropriation's cool.
yeah.
If he comes to win a football game.
Well, then fine. We're taking Russell Wilson.
Look at that. It's time,
That's
for
like
a break.
we trying to trade Russell Wilson, to be
That
honest
shit-
with you.
That
Uh,
Shane Gillis skit about Remember the Titans, when he's like, that was a high school football season. That was like 9 weeks. I went from deep-rooted racism to like, oh, the high school team's 5-0? No. These guys are pretty cool.
The best part is if you know the actual story, I don't want to ruin it, but like there were several integrated high schools around that high school before that story ever even happened.
Oh, wow.
Like go do the research on that whole scenario, and they weren't even novel for their time.
You will remember the Titans, though.
We do, though.
We do.
Goddamn right.
We do. Coach Boone!
Coach Boone.
Sunshine.
Dude, great movie.
Somebody please tell them about Gold Crown. Please. I want
They
out.
got good
I
stuff.
want out.
All rise!
You did this, Neal.
King of Highs, Gold Crown. They are a part of 300 dispensaries in Michigan, so that's pretty much every single one. If you're looking for something, stop on into a dispensary and ask for it by name. They got the gummies, they got the concentrates, and of course the jesters. Gold Crown, the King of Highs.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men is wicked awesome. Guys, you like it simple. You want to walk in. You want to sit down anytime. You want that scalp massage. You want the shoulder rub. You want that hot towel treatment. Come get a precision haircut at Lady Jane's. They're open for you 7 days a week. Just stop in anytime.
All right, keeping it pushing, off and running. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network on a Thursday. Neal Ruhl, Stick, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Subscribe, comment. You want to skip the line, go ahead, use the super chat if you want. Woodward Sports chat. Steve in the chat. This show isn't safe to listen to at work.
Probably
Depends
not.
on where you
Well,
work.
that depends on where you work.
Turn on the last episode of Heavyweights. First 28 minutes. Definitely safe for work. We definitely weren't talking about Bush and torsos.
Oh, God.
Reggie?
No.
No.
Kim Kardashian made fake Bush
Oh,
underwear.
yeah.
Reggie? Yeah, absolutely. So it wasn't Reggie.
No.
Reggae Bush.
Different kind of book.
Reggae Bush.
Dude, I loved Reggie when he was here. I loved Reggie. I always loved Reggie. He was electric, man.
Yeah, him and Joik. The 1-2 punch.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Woodward Sports chat thread, jump into there.
Yeah, who's going to kick for the black team, KG?
Ocho
That's
Cinco.
a good question.
Ocho Cinco could do it.
Ndamukong Suh?
I don't know if we trust the Ocho
He
with
missed,
that one.
didn't he?
Oh, Ndamukong Suh missed. Ocho's actually, he made his extra point or whatever he
That's
tried.
cool, but in the real game situation, I don't know if we count on Ocho.
Is Donald Igwebuike still
There
around?
we go.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Check him out.
Yeah.
Like, he had a lot of success.
Yeah, we got the specialty positions on lock.
We might just go for 2 every time. I'll just that's just
fair.
be the play. Like,
Probably be the play.
And that's what's going to cost you.
Tush push. Tush push.
not if we execute.
Fundamentals, man. Fundamentals.
Marquette King would be the punter for sure.
Dan Campbell talked about the stretch of games, and somebody brought that up early. Like, you know, you've been talking about how hard the schedule is or was going to be coming into the season. But I'll say this: it is about to pick up a little bit with with Tampa coming in here, and nobody expected them to be 6-1. It's funny because Spenny asked the question: are the Lions on fraud watch? When is someone going to ask a question about Tampa Bay? When are they on fraud watch? How many games can you be losing in the 59th minute and then win?
A lot of one-score games in there. Kind of remind me of another team that's dressed in purple that we saw that story on before.
Yep. Doesn't work out too well in the end for those teams. Never does.
No, it never does.
And then the next year is always a lot worse.
And the next year.
And the next
And the next year.
And the next year.
Because, and just like
if he's naked.
There's just kind of 30,000 foot in the schedule here. And you got Tampa Bay coming in. That's going to be fun. You know what, Spenny, real quick?
Yeah.
You know how we're always critical of the Monday night doubleheader, and we talk about how stupid it is?
Yeah.
But when it benefits us,
And
it's 7 o'clock.
I'm fine with the doubleheader. You start one at 10. I hate when they start 2 games at the same time.
Yeah,
or
that's
2
weird.
games
at the same damn time.
an hour apart.
Yep.
Like, if you do one at 8 and then one at 10, okay, that's fine.
Or at halftime. Start the other one at halftime
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
I hate when they do 2 at the same time.
I like the 7 o'clock game. I'm sure the post game people like the 7 o'clock game.
Yes.
The watch party people.
Oh, is it 7 o'clock?
It
Yeah.
is.
Yes, sir.
You got the early one.
Dude, nice.
That means downtown's going to be nuts early.
Oh, yeah, big facts.
Right when
yeah.
when they let out 5 o'clock,
Yep.
that city's going to be bumping.
Boys are back in town.
Absolutely. We are your home, by the way, for all Lions
Shout
coverage.
out second best. Shout out Gillies.
Yeah. Is that where because the heavyweights will be handling the pregame stuff because it's their show.
No, we're doing the pregame show, and then the heavyweights are doing the watch party.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's
Solid communication.
regular game day stuff.
Okay. So there it is.
So what time's the pregame show?
4 o'clock. Monday,
And who's doing it?
Neal and Sean.
I assume
Is it?
Neal and Sean, yeah.
All right. I'll be there.
Yeah, Monday, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'll be there. No, I think there was some communication. I didn't go back and look at it, but
It'll be me, you, and Sean.
okay.
Down there.
So and we'll be at second best.
Yes, sir.
So roll on out. You guys can roll out and do that. But no, just as you look at it, it is about to pick up like that at Washington, at Philadelphia thing. J.J. McCarthy is limited in practice, by the way, so he may be back soon.
Yeah, I heard.
But no, at Washington, at
Wait,
Philadelphia,
he's not even playing?
huh?
I haven't listened to a single lick of Viking propaganda.
Because they've been in Europe for a month.
Right. Trapped in
That's
Like
true.
they've been gone.
in London.
They're where they should be, out of this damn country.
Out of
Right,
sight, out of
banished.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know
Exiled.
if they're back yet.
That's so true.
It's crazy.
Exiled, man.
No, but that Giants game is taking on a little bit of a different vibe, right?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
that was an auto win.
That's still an auto win.
Yeah.
I know it is, but
It's going to be interesting
They're
in
a
the middle,
cute
though.
story, and they're
Yeah.
having fun.
see, that's how I kind of low key feel about Tampa to some degree.
Yeah.
Like they're good, and I like Baker, but they're not at that level. You know,
and they're,
Penny.
Tampa's been what Tampa's been for the past 4 years.
Exactly.
And that's all they're ever going to be.
Exactly.
Right? They're
They
a
can
nice
win
team. They
a
could win
game.
a playoff
Yeah.
game, but they're never getting to the Super Bowl.
Like Spenny, you think that if you had to bet your mortgage payment on it, you betting it on the Buccaneers to be in the NFC Championship?
I mean, if it's them versus the field, no.
Would you bet it on the Lions?
Probably.
Would you bet it on the Eagles?
No. I would bet it on the Bucks over the Eagles.
Yeah,
Interesting.
NFC Championship is a little broad because I feel like they can get there, but Super Bowl is different. I don't think they can get there.
Yeah.
I would take the Bucks over anybody in the NFC right now except for the Lions and maybe the Packers when you talk about NFC Championship
They would
contention.
smoke the Packers right now.
Depending on where they played.
I think they smoke the Packers.
Like the league would
If
set
they-
it up
If
so
they're
they play at
healthy,
Green Bay.
they smoke the
Bucks
Packers.
are
booth.
the Bucks are a good team. I'm not going to
No,
sit
they-
here and
they
act
are
like
good,
the Bucks
yeah.
are not a good team, not one of the best teams in the NFC because they are, and they're banged up, and their offense is banged up, but their offensive line got healthy. They got Tristan Wirfs back, but they are down a lot of their weapons. If they get Mike Evans back, that would be huge for them. And Baker's playing like an MVP candidate, so I'm not going to discredit the Bucks
They're
at
a
all.
B-level team.
Well,
That's the way I look at them.
I'm of the opinion, then show me. If you come in here and you win this game, then you have you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like you
for
do
sure.
that, then you have everyone's attention. Show us. Absolutely.
I got you.
But again, just seasonal flow, man. It's a spot game. And that's got nothing to do with it being the Lions. It's just a road game on Monday night. You're 6-1. Now, we can also say they've been fortunate. Because
Yeah.
anytime you win 5 games in the last minute, you're fortunate. You are. So with that being said, it is, if the Buccaneers do win this game, then I'll put that on its head then. Then Spenny, if the Buccaneers come in here and win, then they are the favorites to go to the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, they would be at that point.
I would agree with that.
Yep, first seed in the NFC. So
Doing it without, the players that they have, it's big. I won't believe it till I see it though, Stick. Because that's what I think about the Bucs right now.
they're going to have a winning record. They're going to be in the playoffs, and they're going to be an early out.
They always have a winning record because
Right.
they play in the worst division in the NFL.
Yeah.
Well, the AFC Central now.
None of me worries about the Bucs in the long run. Can they win a regular season game? Perhaps. But I look at that team, and I'm like, that's almost just like a place filler, right? Like they're on the way to the championship for whoever's going to get there.
I will
That's
say
what the
this.
Bucs' role is.
I hate, and I say hate as a term of respect because of how good he is. I hate Vita Vea
Yeah.
You should.
because he's so good.
He's a problem.
That damn good.
And
Vita Vea
I-
is the most slept-on player in the NFL.
I saw DNC ENT say it that we doubled them up and everything last year and still lost, and that's primarily because of Vita Vea, because we couldn't score touchdowns in the red zone, because we couldn't run the ball in the red zone, and that is still going to be an issue that they're going to have to deal with, especially without Frank Ragnow now. So, Ragnow now. So I expect this to be a big Amon-Ra St. Brown game. I expect this to be a Sam Laporta game. The Lions are going to win. I believe the Lions are going to win, but this is a tough team, man. Like, I agree with you, Neal. This is a spot for sure for them. Riding a high, bunch of injuries, coming into a team that just just got embarrassed by the refs in national media. Like, they're going to be even more pissed off. Again, I said it's a get-back game. Like, the last time the Bucs came into town, they beat you. So Dan Campbell remembers that. This team remembers that. But the Bucs are a good team, man. And they're definitely not going to give it to you. You got to score touchdowns and you got to win that game.
Good call on that Saint game, by the way. I feel like he's going to be pissed.
Yeah,
He's gonna have
sure.
a big one.
He
gonna have a
dropped
big
one ball. He's going to come back and catch 12 for 150 and 2 touchdowns.
Something
That
crazy.
look on his face, dude.
was
Like, he had
jacked.
1,000 yards. He looked like he had come off the combat field,
Well,
dude.
damn near cost him the game. Like, I had such NFC Championship vibes after that. Like, that's what happened. Those minimal plays against good teams. If you don't cash in and they come down and score, it just shifts everything.
Coach
He
Leo,
said it on his podcast.
Yeah,
he
he
felt like
catches
that was
that
a
ball
crucial
that-
drop in
It
that
was.
game.
Yep.
For sure.
Well, yeah, because it was 18, turned out to be an 18-point swing.
Yeah, huge.
Coach
Massive.
Leo in the Woodward Sports Chat says he, as in Vita Vea, is going to give Tate more problems than Chris Jones did. No, he won't.
Dude, Tate got a
He got
Tate
annihilated
got
by
a
Chris-
two. He got a
Chris
tutoring.
Jones is one of the 2 best defensive tackles in the league for a reason.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, it's a different type of problem, but I like Tate's ability to go man on man, up, power versus power with Vita Vea compared to trying to keep up with
I
Chris
like
Jones.
where you're going there, and
It's not going to be easy, and he's going to give him problems,
Yeah.
but not more than Chris Jones.
I'm more worried
it's
about
less.
Mahogany. but-
It's less like skill based and more will
Yes.
and power.
Yes.
Yeah.
And physics.
Yes.
And desire.
You can be in the perfect position and be the stronger guy against Chris Jones, and he's going to make you look stupid.
He can find a way.
Vita Vea will do that too as well. Like, Vita Vea is very good, and he's going to give Tate fits, but not as much as Chris Jones.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Duncan Stewart. 1978, I saw Doug Williams at quarterback come to life in a game. A black man as Tampa Bay's quarterback. He was a very fine quarterback.
Very fine young man.
Shout out.
Doug Williams.
I know. Throwback, man.
Super Bowl MVP, by the way. Spun it in a Super Bowl.
He did.
There are a couple super chats I think we got to get to.
Yeah. I'm going to clean those up, and then we're going to go to the break. Freddie Felt 313, Bourbon Monday, chicken sandwich at second best, and Monday Night Football.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
That
Freddie
chicken
going to be in the
sandwich is
spot
second
Monday.
best.
He going to be with us at second best most likely.
Yeah. All right. Woodward Sports, Super Chat. If you want to skip the line, you can use that Tev Sauce too. This is Tev Sauce's 2's Super Chat. Good luck kicking the ball black.
Okay. We don't need a kicker. We're going for it every time. Stop us, bro. Line it up.
Kazi in the Super Duper chat.
That shit on the line, boy.
All I wanted to say was I've been watching y'all show for years now. I moved to Texas when Detroit filed bankruptcy. Y'all keep me updated on my city. Y'all keep it a buck with no filter. I love the bluntness. Kazi, dude, I'm just a dude sitting up here telling you how I feel, man, every week. I can't lie to you because I can't remember what I said 2 weeks ago. All I know is it was the way I felt.
Kazi said earlier in the chat that him and his wife will be here for the Cowboys game, I believe.
Oh, dope.
Shout out.
They want to come through and see us. So I believe
on.
that's a home game for the Lions. You can come see us at second best.
Yeah.
To quote Cam Ward, to keep it a buck, we ass.
Yeah. Yeah. Either second best or, well, they'll be at the game. But, yeah, second best or Gillies if you have time.
Yeah. Jeremy Kruger in the super duper chat. Article on ESPN about trades before the deadline saying the Lions could add Hendrickson for a 2026 second. Do the Bengals let him go for so little?
Yes.
And would Detroit pull the trigger on a low price?
I've been
Jeremy,
saying that shit
we have to revisit this. Understand that life's about leverage. Deals are about leverage. What leverage do the Bengals have?
They don't.
They don't.
They lost it all preseason.
He's gone next year.
That was the
anyways.
time to trade him.
Well, and Joe Burrow's gone.
And Joe Burrow's gone. So it's not like you're winning a Super Bowl this year.
Nope.
So
Unless he wants to pull a Myles Garrett, sign the contract, then bitch about it. You see him crying like, oh, it's frustrating going out there. Like, you signed with the Browns. Did you think this was going to be just awesome every week?
No, I saw that Cleveland radio host, though. He's fucking spazzed out, bro.
I
That
did
shit was
see that.
hilarious.
That was
What'd he
funny.
do?
He was freaking out on Myles Garrett, calling him a bum, saying he never plays against the Steelers, saying stop bitching, you took the check, and you don't show up against the division opponent.
Hey,
He went off.
He was
Myles Garrett
sick.
could have gone anywhere he wanted for $10 million less. He could have given a team a discount, played for $30 million a year instead of $40 million a year, and actually been a winner.
Yeah, he
but
can't
he
complain.
pulled a Matthew Stafford. I'm just going to take the money and bitch about the team I play for.
all of that's
I have
fair.
no sympathy for players like that. Zero.
That's fair.
Woodward Sports Super Chat. Labartney, shout out to the rims behind stick.
Shout out.
They're nice. Yeah, they are pretty nice, as a matter of fact.
Oh, that's
Art-
at Ben's? Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing's here all the time.
Art Vandelay. Neal's a Taylor Swift of Detroit sports talk, just talking about his feelings on how someone did him wrong.
There you
He. I mean,
Taylor Swift does numbers.
so does Neal Ruhl. So
They
there you
both
go.
have multiple furnaces.
Yep, absolutely. Tell him about Loom.
Loom.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. And a great price, too. You walk in with that WSN discount, you're walking out essentially getting it for free, 30% off. Come on, you can't beat it. I've overused the discount, but you still can. They're like, Stick, come on, dude, you're breaking the bank here. Like, hey, you're going to sell me weight at 30% off? I'm taking weight for 30% off.
Damn right.
But if you want to find a Loom near you, scan the QR code above my head, walk in. They got some blueberry crumble right now, that is. Use WSN 30.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Are you ready to be part of the conversation? Join former NFL star Braylon Edwards and the ever-enthusiastic Shep for the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Looking to the back of the end zone, now throws, touchdown, Wolverines! Braylon Edwards again.
Where your opinions matter.
And underneath, Braylon Edwards going for the end zone, reaches for it, and is down at the 1-yard line.
Tune in weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. on the Woodward Sports Network and share your thoughts on the biggest sports stories. It's your chance to engage with your favorite sports personalities.
Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. They got deals for everybody. Go to lesstanford.com to see their massive inventory and find an injury or a car that fits your lifestyle and your budget. They've got a ton of deals, and they'll get you into one. Driving around clean. You got it from Les Stanford. You're feeling good, and the customer service is top-notch. So go to Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC, lesstanford.com.
All right, pulling up hour number 2, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, stick in for DMAC. We have KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Tomorrow, 4 Down Friday, Bourbon Friday. We will be getting it in, and it'll be fun, everybody.
Yes, sir. Always is.
DNC ENT, Vita Vea, high school running back. Check it out. I do have to go check that out. If ever you're looking for something on YouTube, like go look at Randy Moss's high school highlights. Like I love doing that. Derrick Henry's high school highlights.
The Cam
Derrick Henry was
Scatabo
so insane.
highlights.
Yeah.
Cam Scatabo. There's one where he ran through like 9 dudes on one play, and there's this big pile, and all of a sudden he just shoots out of the pile.
I did that one time when I got sent down to JV my junior year because I got into a fight after one of the games.
Really?
We were playing Mount Clemens, and they were kicking our ass, and it was like their left
Brian
tackle.
Branched it?
Yeah, like their left tackle and left guard were the like right end and right tackle on defense, and so were me and the guy next to me. Like, so we were playing each other the entire time. And our coach told us before the handshakes, like, don't, because it was getting chippy, and we fought him the last year. They're like, don't do anything, blah, blah, blah. And me and Josh were walking, and those 2 guys were walking. I just shoulder checked one of them, and we started fighting. So they sent me down to JV for like 2 weeks, and the JV coaches were like, you can do whatever you want. What do you want to play? What do you want to run? I was like, put me a running back and middle linebacker. And I went insane. It was so much fun. I felt bad, like, at the end. Like, I was putting up, like, 150 yards, 3 touchdowns, had, like, 14 solo tackles and an interception in the first game. And, like, at the handshake line, all the coaches were like, oh, great job, 6'2". I was like, yeah.
Prime example of why you hold your kids back.
Yep.
Like that is.
Well, it's just called reclassifying.
Yeah.
Now you can call it reclass. You should have reclassified.
Yeah, you
Benny.
should have.
Should have you should have made up the term.
I felt bad. Like, their tight end, he's probably like a freshman, probably like 13 years old. He came across the middle. I put a shoulder into him. He was like parallel with the ground. Didn't come across the middle.
Yeah, that was one of my biggest mistakes. Like, I was always the youngest in the class, so I graduated at 17. And, like, dude, freshman year, there were 16-year-olds driving to freshman orientation. And,
Yeah.
you know, like, that 3 year separation at high school because I didn't hit my growth spurt really till after high school either. So
I had my growth spurt from 8th to 9th grade.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was like 5'9" when I entered high school, and then like my freshman year of college, I went up to 6'4".
Yeah, I was like 5'7" in 8th grade. Then I came freshman year this size.
But yeah, hold your kids back.
Yeah.
I know a couple families who did that locally. I'm not going to drop their name, but they know who they are. And they all got D1 scholarships because they were 17-year-olds beating up on 15-year-olds.
Yeah.
But
it's good for business.
Good for business.
Clem Vincent, this game's going to come down to whether we can reliably move Vita Vea off the line. When we don't establish the run, our offense suddenly looks manageable. You know, Clem, like, on paper, you're right. But, like, the people – that was one criticism I saw that people had of the Lions where, guys, when you're down double digits in the second half, there's no time to run the football. There's just not, man. Like, I know there is, but the urgency doesn't allow it, man. It just doesn't.
yeah, but it's just that's the recipe for success for the Lions, right? And for Jared Goff, the number 1 play action passer in the league. You need to establish the run to be able to have the play action pass.
Correct, but that means having the lead,
Yeah.
or being tied, or being within a field goal, not being
within a
down
score.
double digits.
Correct. No,
Can't be down double digits and run the football.
It depends on time and place in the game, but in theory, you're correct.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Stick.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Anytime.
Woodward Sports Chat thread, jump into there, get your thoughts in there. And just kind of wrapping up the discussion, because we'll get into it more on the 4 down. It's just, when you look at this football game, Stick, when you look at it on Monday night, you know the place is going to be insane.
Yeah.
I know that the ticket prices reflect that as well. Actually, the market's come down a little bit, which I'm somewhat surprised about. You can get in now for under $300, which is fairly cheap for fairly cheap.
I'm
for the
thinking
Lions
about going
game.
this week.
Yeah,
my first Lions game in 5 years. But I got to do the post game. I was like, because I committed to all non-Sunday post games. So I was like, I didn't realize this was downtown. So might as well go to the game.
May as well, right?
There you go.
No, but again, I think it's a spot, and Baker Mayfield's been incredible. There is no doubt about it.
Yep.
12 touchdowns, 1 interception. I got to get a price on the prop. I really like the Mayfield to throw pick prop, and I'm guessing it's got to be plus. It's got to be plus money, plus 130. I'm guessing because they know it's due. Like the Bills coming due on that.
Who the hell is he throwing it to?
That's the thing. Can those wide receivers get open? I mean, they're playing with their practice squad.
No, I mean, who's Baker throwing the
squad
interception?
defense versus their practice squad wide
Will somebody run the wrong route?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
it could be that.
it's
Could be
open to
a tight end,
miscommunication.
Could be a linebacker interception. Could be an Aiden Hutchinson interception.
Yeah,
It could be.
We saw Anzo with one.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of my thing. I'll have it for you on the pregame show. Like I think that's going to be my Caesar Sportsbook, play of the game would be Baker Mayfield to throw an interception. I mean, it's just he's going to end up with at least 9, right? Like by the math. Well, they played 6 games and he's thrown 1.
Yeah.
So at some point,
What is it going to be like last year? Goff having 5 in one game? Is that going to be? Could this be that game?
no, it's just at some point he's going to throw one. And the Buccaneers are 3-0 on the road. Like all the signs just point the non-football stuff,
Right.
the trends, everything points to the Lions winning this game. It does. Spread sitting at 5.5 too. It hasn't moved.
That's about right.
Yeah,
I
I
think it's
mean,
a fair spread.
that's about
It's
the
a
line.
devil's number.
Like if you're gonna if you're trying to get me to take the Bucks, that's about the number where I'll enter the chat and say,
Yeah.
okay,
Yep.
you give me around 5.5, around 6, because if it were 3.5, I'd be on the Lions all day.
I will say this: take the over though. Whatever the over.
52.5?
Yeah, I'm rolling over on this game.
People don't realize, man. Like that's a lot of points in an NFL game, man.
Like at home, the Lions put up what 30, 31.
typically,
So you
yeah.
don't think the Bucks can put up 21, 24?
I mean, typically, yeah.
That's where I'm like, that makes sense.
It's just it hasn't moved. and
Our
it's
defense
weird.
is not gonna shut the Bucks down. It's going to be a shootout.
All right, I got a college football question when we come back. I do. And it's not like Michigan. I mean, I guess it is Michigan and Michigan State related. But I just have a general question for the people.
Michigan State related?
I think it's Michigan and Michigan State related, and it points to why this is.
Why
the
are you
trend.
gay?
Okay. Anyway, guys, hey, you know what we're gonna be doing when Sean Baligan and I are at the pregame show down there at Second Best. You know what we'll be sipping on.
Sun Cruisers.
Drinking Sun Cruisers. You guys already know what it is. Proud partner of the Detroit Lions. Real iced tea, real vodka, really good. That's the bottom line with Sun Cruiser. Again, they have the classic iced tea. There's different flavors. Spenny's all on the pink lemonade one. Very fine drink. I'm more iced tea lemonade mix or the straight out lemonade. Lower in the sugar, 4.5% alcohol, 100 calories, not carbonated, easily smashable, as you have seen.
They're dangerous, man. They're dangerous.
Flat out dangerous. Spencer Raxter even knows. And the bottom line is this, guys. If you're at the grocery store, get a 4-pack of your prototypical favorite flavor. Get a 4-pack and report back to me. You guys know. You'll all see. Sun Cruiser, proud partner of the Detroit Lions.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
For sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well. Oh,
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
oh
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo.
Ah.
You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
Mr. Dr. Pierce is taking care of that body. You got something hurting in you, give him a call today, scan that QR code, and schedule your appointment. They got this thing, it's called concierge medicine, where they're going to take care of you. You come in, get that MRI, you visit with the doctor, you get a telemedicine follow-up, plus you'll get that full treatment plan to make sure that your pain goes away. Dr. Jeffrey S. Pierce, get in there today.
All right, keeping it pushing. Neal Ruhl, stick in for DMAC, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Subscribe, click the like button, all of that stuff. I was just checking out the lines per Caesar Sportsbook. You have to lay money on Baker Mayfield to throw an interception. He is minus 110. So that
it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen, guys. Yeah, it's gonna happen.
How much for 2 interceptions?
I just closed it out actually. Okay. I'll get back. I'll get back to you on it. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, Spenny.
I'm
thinking about it.
I would want it to be plus money with the
get right that shit, Neal.
With
Come
the
on,
Lions secondary the way it is.
Neal, don't be a puss. Come on.
No, it's under advisement. I have until Monday.
Had a nice parlay yesterday.
Yeah, that hockey one. Yeah,
hockey parlay. That was a Dylan Larkin point, Patrick Kane point, and Alex DeBrincat 3+ shots. I boosted it to plus 380.
Shout out.
Gave it out on the show. If you guys tailed, I also gave out Alex DeBrincat anytime goal. Did not hit.
Bad nice.
Should have hit though. He had a lot of opportunities. Could have got an empty netter. That would have been hype. But good hit's good hit.
Baker 2+ interceptions plus 427.
That's kind of aggressive, but the juice,
if
he's going to throw one.
He's going to throw one. Yeah.
If he's going to throw one,
he might as well throw 2.
You may as well put a quarter unit on it. Yeah.
If I'm getting 4 times the odds for only double the output.
Yeah. If you're doing a unit on him to throw a pick, then I'll put a quarter unit on him to throw 2.
Plus 8,000.
And remember, folks, you can only lose 100%, but you can win infinite percent.
That's true.
No,
that's how Vegas markets it too.
That's a good point.
Problem gambling? Call 1-800.
Spenny asked a question on the sheet, and it's bottom line. Do we even care about college football?
You know who
this
you're
weekend.
You know who you're talking to. I tried that. No. College football doesn't matter anymore in the regular season. The only thing that kept college football in the regular season relevant was that if you lost, you were eliminated.
Wait a minute, Stick.
Yep.
KG, do you hear this, man?
Yeah, I hear him.
What? Oh, you're talking about the rivalry thing? Is that what you're alluding to?
I was told
rivalries will still always matter, Neal. Both things can be true.
You just told me it was meaningless.
The regular season in whole.
When our rivalries played.
Yes, but those mean something more than just the game. And it's a nuance that you need to understand. That when you beat the guy you really hate, it feels better than beating a guy you don't give a shit about. They both don't matter in the regular season. It's a feeling thing when you beat your rivals. But no, man, college football is just dead to me. It's like,
why is that? Give me the why.
Multiple reasons. First of all, I wasn't always the biggest college football fan because I don't enjoy predictable matchups. I like watching sports not knowing the outcome. And in college football, I'd say 99% of the games you can bet money on. And hell, Vegas doesn't even put odds on because you know it's just going to be a 70-point spread. Those games I have no time for. They give nothing to the sport. I don't know why they continue to play them, except maybe give a small school money to get their ass kicked by an Ohio State. So there, and then now I can't even watch a player grow within a franchise, right? Like, there's a nice painting of Braylon Edwards right over to my right.
Shout out.
Braylon came in as a freshman wearing number 80 at Michigan. Turned into a legend wearing number 1. I didn't even know Braylon wore 80 till a couple years ago. I was like, holy shit, I saw, you wore 80? But look he was able to develop. He was able to be a part of the offense. They were able to form a team. And that's the thing that is going to be missing from me that always brought me into college football. I like following the journey of a high school kid, a 4-star, 5-star athlete, 2-star athlete. Okay, he's here for 3 to 4 years. But now it's, all right, he's here for a year. He didn't get the playing time he wanted. Or even if he did get the playing time he wanted, now he's going to go play for a better school somewhere else. It's all just nonsense to me. I'll pay attention like I do almost with college basketball. When the tourney starts, I'm all in.
Zach Soap, I'd rather watch hockey. Nitty Gritty says no.
Q Neal, that's odd.
Well, Detroit Dabber, us caring about college football was always going to be a wash. So we're not college football fans then, right? We're just Michigan or Michigan State fans.
You're brand
and that's
fans. You're brand fans
Okay.
at this point. You're brand loyal. That's it. Because you can't fall in love with the team. You don't know who the fuck your quarterback's going to be next year. You don't know who your running back's going to be next year. You don't know your line. Like, you can't fall in love with the team anymore. You can fall in love with a coach, but even all the good coaches, like the forever lineage coaches, are like tapping out because they know they can't compete in this era anymore. Like Saban's who's the greatest high school or college football coach right now? All the greats have left.
Yeah.
Kirby Smart, probably.
Okay.
You still got Dabo
still
Sweeney.
new blood.
Dabo's
Yeah,
in there, who was great 10 years ago, but now he's dead.
But yeah, it's over.
Because he didn't want to get involved in the NIL.
Yep.
I mean, programs like Michigan State, no offense, Spenny, it's over. I was talking to my neighbor who graduated. Like, are they ever going to come to the table with $200 million to put a competitive football team on the field? No. So why even have a football program anymore?
Well, Michigan State is in that new class that I talked about, the mid-major.
They're the feeder school.
They are a mid-major college football program, like Michigan State, Virginia Tech, Oklahoma State. All of those programs now are mid-major. Clemson is on the brink of being a mid-major football program. Florida State is that way. Like, that's what it is now.
Well, the product's only going to get worse because I was honestly thinking about this the other day. What coach wants to go coach college football? What is the benefit of going to coach a college football team at this point?
Those $50 million buyouts.
Yep.
Right.
That
But,
part,
but I'm talking career-wise. Where are you going after your buyout because you failed because your boosters couldn't get you enough money?
Well, it depends on the contract. If I'm James Franklin, I ain't going nowhere because I have the offset in there. Any money I make counts against the Penn State money, so why would I work for free?
Right, but isn't the point of taking a job to get to a next level, right? Like you would assume you're a high school coach. Okay, I moved to college. Now I want to move to the professional level. The good coaches are going to jump college altogether because it's a death sentence now.
You can
to
stumble
coach any team.
You can stumble up too. You can be a bad college coach and still get an NFL job.
I know you can, but you could be a good college coach and get your ass kicked because your team doesn't have enough money now. Like, look at the guy who Michigan State brought in. He was great at Oregon State, right?
Yeah.
Not here, and now everybody looks at him as a clown. Is he ever going to find a good football job, an elevated job from Michigan State? No, now he's got to take a step back. Look at the guy who went to Alabama. Great at Oregon, wherever he was. Sorry, Washington. Then he goes to Alabama. Now he's a fucking clown. What good coach wants and he went to Alabama, bro, and they're not giving him the tools to succeed. So what coach is going to put their life on the line anymore for a college team that doesn't give a shit, for players who aren't going to listen? That you can't build a team you want, you can't build a system you want because you got to pull from a transfer portal every year now. You can't go out and find freshmen because that's just a waste of time. Wait till they go through 1 year of college to find out who can actually play at the NCAA Division I level and go pull your team, but that doesn't give you enough time to build blocking. Like, it's just a disaster. That's why NCAA football, call me when the tournament starts.
Well, Stig, why did Belichick do it?
So his son could get the job.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, but
And
Belichick's
he's got
going
nothing to prove.
Belichick's going to be a great experiment, though. If Bill Belichick can't get it done, arguably the greatest coach in NFL history, you think anybody else is going to be able to get it done?
Yeah, he's past his prime. I mean, he put him out.
Yeah, he forgot football and how to coach. You're right.
Dexter James, I hate it when top 25 SEC schools get to play teams like Grambling State or some BF middle of the nowhere team.
Right, just cut the shit. Like I don't. Why? What fan finds that interesting? Like if the Lions were to play Walled Lake Western this week, like what Lions fan is going to be excited to see that route?
Hey, great question. It's interesting he brought that up. Like if you had a schedule like, I mean, I don't know. If you had a schedule like, say, Old Dominion, Kennesaw State, and Indiana State, like that, is that what the texter's talking about, I'm sure? Because that's what everybody's sweetheart Indiana played this year in the non-conference.
But look at them. They're sitting top 3 now or whatever the hell they are. Duncan Stewart, college football is an amateur competition. No, sir. Once you collect a check, you are not an amateur anymore. And that's part of the reason I judge them more harshly now. Like I used to be like, oh, it's an 18-year-old kid. He dropped a pass. It's like, dude, you're cashing checks. Catch the fucking ball.
It's fair.
But you can't know. You get time to develop, Stick. That's what I was told yesterday.
You're an adult. You're taking a paycheck. You do your job or I judge you.
It was always going to be a year of development.
Good. That I think I called you the other day. Like, I think I solved NIL. Remember we had this conversation?
Oh my God.
No, it's actually, KG, get behind this.
Okay.
You got to play 1 year of Division I NCAA football before you see any money.
Okay.
So it's 1 year, your freshman year, you're not allowed NIL money. If you ball out and become everything you're supposed to be, sophomore year, you cash in. If you flame out, the school doesn't lose a ton of money. So I need a 1 year gap in that NIL money.
Me? Nah. I don't give a fuck about the schools losing money. Those motherfuckers are not losing money on these players.
Not at all.
I want these kids to cash in as much as they can.
Right, and Stick, what you suggest sounds an awful lot like a labor agreement.
Well, that's what they need to do. They're getting paid. They are laborers.
And is that for everybody, or is that incentive based? You have to hit certain benchmarks before you get that money.
It's almost to prove it, right? Like, you look good in high school. If you look good here, we can invest.
I could be a scrub freshman, but I'm able to cash in NIL money sophomore year.
Sophomore year. You just got to stay, because here's what's going to happen. It'll cut down on the transfer portal, right? Because you're not going to switch markets that you've established yourself in to find new donors, to make new relations. Like, it should help the whole ecosystem.
You'd be surprised with some of these kids, but yeah, I get your point.
Well, I just don't get why I would ever agree to that as a labor union. Because you're talking about a labor agreement, which means you need a labor union, which means why would you cap earnings?
Exactly.
Well, that's why the NCAA has got to put their foot down and say we let the cat out of the bag too early. We let the genie out of the bottle, however you want it. But this is a leveling point.
Wow, that really sounds a lot like antitrust.
And then you can say hello to the NFL G League if that happens.
Which will never happen because the colleges do it for free now for the NFL, because they would have to subsidize an NFL G League. Do you see the dilemma we're in right now, Stick?
Yeah.
And for the NCAA, that's cool. Hand back the TV money.
It's their fault for just going balls to the wall right off the front and not limping into this and figuring out how to do it properly. It just, if you got money and you're a booster, pay them.
When he starts talking about that.
So you're never getting, the toothpaste back in the tube. It's never going to happen. NCAA football is ruined. Period.
Woodward Sports chat thread in the super chat. Dat Boy Roy. Neal, when the Lions got good, Detroit didn't care about college anymore. Now with the way the NCAA is handling name, image, and likeness and the transfer portal, killed it. Dat Boy Roy, I would just say it's probably because Sharon Moore's 10-7 as a coach, and Michigan State's coach is about to be fired. I honest to God, if Michigan were winning, we wouldn't feel this way, right? Is that fair, KG?
Maybe.
Why don't you tell us about a fighter?
Ven Johnson Law, everybody. That's right. If you have legal proceedings, legal challenges, you need to get the fighter on your side. You need to go to venfights.com. You need to get Ven Johnson Law. Tough, tenacious, trial lawyers. You have to get your justice, whether it's a settlement, whether it's a verdict, whatever that justice is for you, Ven Johnson is equipped for the job. Go to venfights.com, get the fighter. Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Shout out to the entire JARS team, especially my man Raymond. Did you know that their name comes from all their initials, the four founders, JARS? The R is for Raymond.
did not.
Yeah, I thought it was just jars that it came in.
Yeah.
You know, like, I was like, oh, that's cool. But no, it stands for their initials. And they got top shelf quality and the best variety for you, the people. Make sure you roll up to a Jars anytime. Find the nearest location near you. ShopJars.com.
All right, keeping it pushing, Big D Energy. But a lot of people have thoughts on the college football discussion. Neal Ruhl stick in for DMAC KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Danny G, Stick was spot on. Wow. I've never agreed with Stick before until just now.
Broken clock is right twice a day.
That is definitely true. Tom, I went from respecting Bill Belichick to not being able to stand him.
Why? He's living his best life, man. Like, what's he supposed to do? Just fade off into eternity?
Right.
He's on a college co-ed campus with a college co-ed coaching.
EX27, freshman entry-level contracts. Okay,
Yep.
EX27,
Yep.
what's my motivation to take that?
You get to play and put your skills on display.
No, what's my motivation to agree to that?
You get to put your...
I know, but I'm getting paid now.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They went too far too early.
And we're not going back the other way.
You can. What are they going to do? Not play, Neal? Where are they going to go play if I don't let them play?
What do you
Like,
mean?
if I'm going to boss up like the NCAA should and say, hey, these are the freshman year contracts. If you don't like them, you can go play in the CFL or anywhere else, but you're not touching foot on an NCAA field. Now where are they going to go display their talents?
In the CFL or anywhere else. Where they're
Good. Go to the CFL as an 18-year-old, and if you can prove it, prove it.
That's literally what's happening in college basketball right now, and that's
Basketball is
why,
a completely different sport.
I mean,
Listen, high school players could step on the court with pros and still look adequate.
So
grown-ass men on a football
So
field.
you are denying me.
It'd be like you against those JV kids.
yeah, I mean, but I would say the upper echelon of high school recruits in America could be good in the CFL.
Well, then I would just say, why can't I go to the NFL? Oh, that's right. You block that.
Yeah, there's a 2-year. You need 2 years before you get drafted in the NFL.
You block that. Man, that sounds like antitrust from the NFL as well.
No, that sounds like standards. And
I'm being denied an opportunity to make a living as an adult.
No, any private equity company can set the standard for hiring standards. And if your hiring standard is you must be 20 years old or at least 2 years removed from high school, then those are your hiring standards. And as a private equity, they're allowed to do it.
Right, but man, that's an awful lot like antitrust again.
Not really.
And all this money that you've said that I've generated that I'm entitled to, now you say I don't. Now you say I'm not.
Well, you're
changed?
an incoming freshman. You haven't generated anything. You're still
Well,
a high school student while this negotiation
players,
is going
the people
on.
Before
yeah,
me.
but once again, they're already past it because they've already done their freshman year. We're not beholding them to this. We are talking about incoming freshmen who have not contributed to the NCAA at all. So
okay.
How's that antitrust?
Well, then I would say then every incoming class has to sign a labor agreement, right, to play NCAA football?
I would
if
say
you can go back and change the rules to whatever benefits you.
I would say you don't necessarily need a labor agreement because we're talking strictly NIL money, and not every player is getting NIL money, right? So the school still has the ability to let anybody they want in. We're just talking about collecting a paycheck.
Woodward Sports chat thread. HOA
versus Furnace Mafia.
That is true. Chuck Brewer, Neal, no pay freshman means back to under the table paying again.
That's fine.
Correct, Chuck.
That is also true. Yeah, that's just what would happen. It'd be the return of the bag man.
Yeah, correct. Like that was going to be my finishing point was. So we're right back to square one then.
Well, yeah, and that's the problem. They went too far too soon, so you can't even have reasonable, thought-out processes to get to something good for everybody.
Yeah.
It's over. It's over now.
Yeah, you can't rein it in.
No, you can't.
The monkey doesn't go back in the bottle.
Nope.
Pandora doesn't go back in the box. It just comes out.
Yep.
Monkey's out of the bottle.
Spenny, what about you? Okay, like Stick gave his thoughts, and I understand where he's coming from, but you like ball.
I do like
right?
ball.
And you like college football.
I do like college football.
What's your? Is it just that your team stinks?
Yeah.
Like, is that purely it?
Yeah. Because I like watching college football. I enjoy watching big matchups. I enjoy watching rivalries, but there's nothing I enjoy more than watching Michigan State, and they suck.
So it's a geocentric thing for you.
Yeah.
If Michigan State were good, you'd be all. And to be
but
fair
if you didn't
with
go to Michigan State, you wouldn't care about Michigan State.
Not as much, but yeah.
Or wherever you went.
Like that would be your team.
Yeah, it's the loyalty,
brand loyalty.
and it's embedded in. And yeah, it's like, And I love ball, and I do love college football. And like I said, I enjoy, I was watching the Red River rivalry. I was watching other things. I do all of that. I love watching the Iron Bowl every year. But, yeah, it just sucks watching other teams have success, like Vanderbilt have success, and Missouri have success, and other, like, Boise
at least until
State
October, middle
have
of
success.
October.
And, like, we can't. And that makes me sad.
Burn in the super chat. The NFL can't play games on Friday and Saturday because of antitrust. The NCAA already got slapped into the moon. They ain't doing any of that. No, Burn, and it is. It's like a shell. It's like a shell company. There is no doubt. Danny G, college basketball is falling apart too because of the other leagues. Danny G, the TV ratings are still high. College basketball's only problem is when the Final Four is San Diego State, Florida Atlantic. I forget who else was in there that year. That's their only problem. When the name brands are in,
when it's
the
Blue
ratings
Bloods.
slap.
Yep. Brand recognition.
That's it.
Yep.
And there's a proven formula. In the last 5 years, the Oakland-Kentucky game, I believe, was the second most watched NCAA tournament game in the last 5 years of the NCAA tournament. Why? You had the Hollywood script.
Greg Campy.
You had the mid-major playing the name brand Kentucky. An empire that everybody hates, that they want to see lose.
Right.
It's an incredible dynamic that's happened to me a couple times. We played in the tournament in 2011, and we played Texas when they had Tristan Thompson, Corey Joseph, remember him, and we were down like 12 or 13 or something like that with like 8 minutes to go. We came back and we cut it to 1 with about a minute to go, and the arena was insane. A quarter Texas fans, and then 3/4 not Texas fans. And Texas along those same lines. Like, it's a proven script that works. It just is. We just need name brands. And I think what Spenny described is Michigan State is his name brand. It's what he cares about. So, I don't get it. I don't get what's changed with college football, because college basketball has not changed. It has not. It's still the jersey that the players, the people root for the jersey.
Well, and it's been that way
to.
for a while, right? A lot of one and dones, and people are used to a lot of changeover on college basketball teams. Like Calipari kind of not championed it, but he perfected it at Kentucky. Like John Wall's here, and he's gone.
It became a selling point,
right? Like
come here, you'll go to the league right away, and I want you to go.
And
to the
then you
league
get
right
the
away.
anti-Izzo coaches that are, we don't even want the one and done guys. I want to develop a team. So college basketball has kind of already been in this stage for a while. So it's not as big of a fall off to me as college football is.
Right. Woodward Sports chat thread, Sean Walder. Neal, when you do Oakland games, are you at the scorers table? It depends on the arena. We used to be at Breslin. We're not anymore. They have us up in the concourse. Purdue, just going off the top of my head, Purdue, last time I was there, we did courtside. Illinois, we're courtside. It depends on the building.
Do you like being courtside? I prefer being up when I'm calling games.
I mean, okay, so camp moves around a lot. So if I'm sitting next to the bench,
right,
like sometimes it is difficult to see.
Well, and even baseline stuff and inbound stuff and three-point corner stuff is really tough when you're on the court.
Yeah, and typically when you're up in the concourse, you have more room.
Yep.
When you're at the scorers table, like you're really, really compact. So by the time you have like radio equipment, a stats monitor, your notes and everything that you call the game off of, like it can be tough just being able to see.
Fun fact, Neal and I called a baseball game together.
One time, I had to stick out to do some college baseball one time.
ESPN Plus, shout out.
Absolutely. Shout out Mike Brasso. Hit that home run off the Yankees. I once called a college game where Zach McKinstry played Mike Brasso.
Nice.
Who knew? Who knew at the time?
But you did it.
MLB playoff guys. And it was, I think, like 16-11, and it took almost 5 hours, and there were 21 pitchers.
That sounds awful.
That was about the game we called. I was like, Jesus,
that's college
baseball is tough.
Yeah. That's college baseball when you're not the SEC and you don't have the 3 of the first 5, MLB picks, and they're all.
I think they brought in the shortstop to pitch that game. Like, it was a wild game. It was
no doubt.
Cold as hell.
No doubt. All right, let's take the break. When we come back,
shout out Sean.
I want to talk about the Pistons. I want to.
It's time.
Do the people?
Oh, they will. Yeah.
It's a secret legion of us that's
Pistons
been
have
waiting
trended
to
up since last year, man.
All right. I'll believe you.
Top 4 in the East, baby. Let's go.
Caesar Sportsbook, by the way, the official sportsbook of Woodward Sports. Scan the QR code on the screen above my head. Use the promo code Woodward1000 when you make your first deposit. That way, when you make your first bet only, all the way up to $1,000. If you happen to lose it, you'll get it back as a free bonus bet. It's almost like a do-over. It's Caesars, everyone, one of the OGs of the sports betting game. The app is clean. It doesn't glitch out. All the markets are there for you. And as we talked about, you get paid quickly. The deposits, they process quickly. You want to get in the game. Caesar Sportsbook, the official sportsbook of Woodward Sports. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Are you ready to be part of the conversation? Join former NFL star Braylon Edwards and the ever-enthusiastic Shep for the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Looking to the back of the end zone, now throws, touchdown, Wolverines! Braylon Edwards again.
Where your opinions matter.
And underneath, Braylon Edwards going for the end zone, reaches for it, and is down at the 1-yard line.
Tune in weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. on the Woodward Sports Network and share your thoughts on the biggest sports stories. It's your chance to engage with your favorite sports personalities.
Neal Ruhl here for Buddies. I love the some of the commercials I hear where some chain places like, we have authentic Detroit-style pizza. Yet they didn't come up with it in 1946. You know who did? Buddies. That's right, the Detroit tradition. And guess what, folks? You can get that fine pizza that you see on your screen on your kitchen table tonight and get 10% off for doing it. No tricks, no hoops to jump through. Just go to buddiespizza.com, order, get 10% off with the promo code 10meal. Boom, there you go. Buddies, guys. And look, they got the whole menu, but you guys know. Somebody told me one time, play the hits. That pizza on your screen, that's the hits, everybody. It is a Detroit tradition. Buddies, the original Detroit-style pizza since 1946. Coming on the stretch here, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Get caught up with a couple of the super chats. Freddie Felt, 313. DQ Cole from the corner, of course. Go Grizz.
Oh, come on, Neal. You got to deliver it better than that.
He knows.
But the people.
He saw it.
Do it for the people. Come on, Neal. Dance, monkey.
No, you know what's funny? People say that, and look, I'm all for that. You can't recreate that. You can't. You can't recreate it, being in the moment and stuff like that.
The great ones can.
No, they can't. No, the great ones especially can't.
Joe Buck can.
No, he
That's
can't.
why.
I know.
Yeah.
He's not a great one.
That guy, Matt, in the super chat, college football's fallen off, and the NFL is pretty much scripted, as we saw with the Chiefs game. Stick to hockey, folks.
No.
No.
And this is coming from a guy that is the preeminent hockey voice on this network,
Did
Spencer
a hockey
Raxton.
post-game show yesterday. Yeah, no, we're not going to stick to hockey.
It's a niche.
I love the guys that get tough about no more Lions talk. Okay, bud.
Spencer Raxter pours over our analytics pretty much on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Spencer, what would happen if we got away from Lions talk?
What happened if we start posting Tate McRae videos?
As a whole, our network would collapse. It would not be sustainable.
Yep.
Pistons talk. Poll. Yes, 55%. No, 45%.
45% or some
We going
haters.
in.
See, that's the problem, is it's normally 50-50, but the Pistons people won't leave if you talk Lions, but the Lions people will leave if you talk Pistons.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
And you're 100% right.
Yep.
Why do you think that is?
Well,
I have some theories.
What are no for
Nah,
you know what for
It's
real?
Jared
Like,
Goff's fault because Pistons fans are so soft they get offended by Jared Goff cheers. So when they hear football, they're like, "Oh my God, they're talking about Jared Goff, and it should be talking about the Pistons."
Why is that? Why will Pistons fans stay for Lions, but Lions people won't stay for the Pistons talk or the Red Wings
Because
talk?
everybody loves football, but only certain people love the NBA and hockey.
Yeah,
Facts.
football's king.
Yeah.
But when the Pistons start winning, guess where they're at?
Hey, they
Right
started
here,
winning.
right now.
They started winning.
Real cream of wheat. Lions fans, the majority of them are bandwagon fans.
No, I disagree.
I wouldn't say the majority.
In order to be a Lions fan, there's no such thing as a bandwagon. They've sucked our whole life. Like it's tough to be a bandwagon Lions fan.
DNC ENT, yes, because you've created not a football fan base, but a Lions base. Wingdings, yes, Neil. We all know football is the most popular sport in America.
And you can blame the algorithm, but look at the flagship as well. It's not just the algorithm that we built; it's the city, and the NFL is king. No matter what market you're in, no matter who you're marketing towards, unless it is a specifically cultivated show or network for that specific sport or team, football and NFL will always do better numbers, no matter what.
And it's interesting because Wingdings, I would say to you, we just got done talking about how we don't care about college football in this town. We just got done doing that.
Yeah.
So, like, I was just told it's football. We love football. Do we? We just said that we don't like college football.
We love pro football.
We love football. No, Michigan's a football state.
It doesn't feel like it when we talk it.
What?
When we talk Michigan football, what happens to the audience, Benny?
It dips.
When they were competing for a national championship, what happened to the audience? It would
hold on. Yeah.
Exactly. It's all about the significance of the team. Nobody wants to hear you talk about a 2-3 team.
Unless it's the Lions.
Right.
But I was told that there's a generational quarterback at Michigan now. Why doesn't he hold the audience's attention?
Here you go with the shot.
Can we talk about the Pistons?
DNC says the flagship talks 85% football too. Yes, and they don't have an algorithm that's built. People just turn them on.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why that's proving my point.
They don't talk
because
Pistons.
football talk is what people care about.
They don't talk Pistons at all unless they struggle.
There's no algorithms in radio. It's just radio waves.
Right.
So them not having the algorithm and still talking majority football proves the point.
Okay, let's talk Pistons then, Stick. Why do you hate Cade Cunningham? 313.
Well, no, I don't.
Been trying to figure this out for years.
Are we
now.
going to carry this over to this season?
You
Is
just
that
carried
gonna
over
be carried over?
the cheering argument. You just carried that over. So
The what?
the Jared Goff chant argument. You carried that over.
Well, because it's going to carry over. You know you're going to hear crying Pistons fans.
No, where
when they're
you at with Cade? Let's just cut the shit. Where you at with Cade Cunningham?
It's time to be an MVP.
Oh,
That's where I'm at with Cade. I keep getting told.
like an all-NBA type player.
Yep, top
MVP,
5,
bro?
top 2 at his position, take over games, finish games is the key for Cade this year. If you want me to crown him like you already have prematurely, I need to see a playoff win at home. I need to see crunch time moments. I need to see big shots, and I need to see him making his teammates better. And he could check all those boxes. It's just this is the show it year, right? Last year was, hey, we see he has the talent to do it. This is the year where you have to do it. Management has been pretty good for the past couple years. You know what your roster is coming to this year. Obviously, I am a little scared about Jaden Ivey right now. I mean, they came out yesterday, said he was day-to-day. His first preseason game looked a little rusty, looked like a guy who hadn't played in 10 months. He's supposed to be the guy that can help them spread the defense. Last year he was shooting like 42% from beyond the arc before he got hurt. So they're going to have to put Duncan Robinson in that position early on, which obviously Duncan can shoot, but he ain't Jaden Ivey. So to me, Ivey's going to be kind of the litmus test of how far this team goes this year. Cade will be the leader. But if he doesn't have his Robin right beside him, this team's going to be limited.
I like the depth that they added with Karis LeVert. I think that will steal another 4 minutes of rest for Cade Cunningham.
Oh, easily.
Like, I really, really like that move.
The depth of this team is so much more improved than it was last year.
It's
when
insane.
you look at the bench, when you look at the guys you're going to have coming off the bench, Ron Holland is taking a jump. He is going to be a good NBA player next year. Asar's a starter, but coming off the bench, you've got Ron Holland, you've got Beef Stew, who's playing like an all-defensive guy, you've got Duncan Robinson, you've got a Karis LeVert. Like, these are guys that are going to – and you've got a rookie in Chaz Lanier who could shoot the blood out of the ball. Like, this is a deep team. And they are going to be much better than they were last year. And I'm excited to see Jaden Ivey and Asar both take that step, because Asar Thompson has the potential to be a game-changing player on both sides of the floor. When you look at his athletic ability, his distributing, and his ability to cut to the rim on the offense, like, the shot's never going to be there. I've already accepted that. If you can hit 1 out of every 5, okay, cool. But the shot's never going to be there. But what he does, putting pressure on the rim, being a secondary ball handler, and being a secondary distributor in the offense, is going to be so impressive.
Have they figured out their backup ball handler issue in terms of coming off the bench? Because last year we had Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah,
we don't have
Sasser's back this year. I mean,
Sasser's going to be like the 6th guard. Hey, you look at
Sasser's playing for his life.
When Cade Cunningham is not on the floor, it's going to be Jaden Ivey running the offense. When Cade Cunningham and Jaden Ivey aren't on the floor, it's going to be Asar Thompson running the offense. And when all 3 of those guys aren't on the floor, which isn't going to be a lot, it's going to be Karis LeVert.
Right.
Hey, KG, you're head of the Cade Cunningham fan club.
Yes, sir.
People in the chat are freaking out. I said he could be MVP, should be MVP, and that's my expectation for him. Do you think that's fair?
It's somewhat fair because,
yes, is he in the conversation? Is that a fair? Is that an easier way to get it to these people?
He was 7th in MVP voting last year.
There you go.
So he couldn't be in the top 4 this year?
You've got a couple guys that you expect to rise on that list along with Cade Cunningham, like Anthony Edwards, Victor Wembanyama, and a Jalen Brunson, but guys that might fall out of the top 5 like LeBron James and somebody else. So we'll see. He should be in the top 5. I expect him to be a top 5 MVP getter.
I don't think he'll be really considered for that. Although if the Pistons have a great season or whatever, he'll be, like you said, top 10. But I don't think they'll put him in top 5.
Don't be scared now.
No, unless the Pistons get off to what, a 50-win pace.
If the Pistons,
what do you expect out of them?
I expect the Pistons to be a top 4 seed in the East this year, and that's
means
a
50-win pace at least.
Be a top 5. I think top 5 in MVP votes is a fine expectation for Cade.
DNC ENT.
Go out and win an MVP is aggressive, but I think top 5, that's very fair.
DNC ENT. Cade is a consensus top 11 to 16 player, but being a consensus top 8 to 15 quarterback is good enough for Goff. Gotcha.
It's different sports too. Like,
Jared Goff is consensus number 1. Check the stats.
It's not a good comparison.
KP, Stick was doing so well, and then he goes and sets the bar for Cade as MVP.
And this is the problem I have with Cade people. Like, all last year, oh, you doubt Cade. Oh, he's an MVP guy. Oh, he's going to carry us to beat the Knicks. Oh, he's going to do all these things. And then when I say, okay, he's an MVP guy, well, you can't say he's an MVP guy.
No,
he's an MVP, but not like an MVP. Like, what do you...
I mean,
Cade fans, what is he then?
No, I think it's how you said it when you say he's got to go out and win the MVP. Like, that's
you're going to hold him to that, and that's not fair.
Top 5 is
that's what I keep getting told he is.
But he doesn't need to be that this season.
So
I agree. Eventually, he needs to get there.
So you think Goff needs to win the MVP this year? Because you just said he's
Goff?
the best. Yeah,
like that's not fair.
Goff could win the MVP this year. Last game kind of hurt, but yeah.
But that's not your expectation. Are those your expectations?
He was top 5 voting last year. I expect him to be in the voting this year. Yes.
To be in the voting or to win?
It's different.
How? You just said he's the best quarterback in the league.
Right, but basketball and football are different sports. You realize this,
right? Now when it comes to an MVP voting, you're uniquely the same.
If you're the best quarterback in the league, you're the MVP. That's how it works.
Right, and if you're the best scorer, distributor, there's other positions that win MVP besides point guard, correct?
Yeah.
There aren't many other positions besides quarterback that win MVP, correct?
But
the expectation should be on Goff even more.
Yeah, because he's further along than Cade.
You just said he's the best quarterback in the league.
I think so, and the stats bear out.
Yeah.
I'm not an MVP voter, though. I can't help that people are stupid.
But having that expectation for Cade but not reciprocating it for Goff is
a little
hypocrisy.
Crazy. It's a little crazy.
I have the same expectation for Goff. Okay. When have I ever said he shouldn't be MVP?
I just asked you if he should win it.
I said it's going to be hard for him to win it, but he should be it.
Okay.
But this is where you guys drive me insane. Last year it was Cade's the best point guard to ever play the game. He's better than Jalen Brunson. He's better than this. He's better than that. And this year I say, cool, I think the guy should take another step and be an MVP. And it's like, whoa.
Well, he's not going to win
Not
the
our
MVP.
guy. Not our guy.
Unless the Pistons win 55 or more games. He's not going to
And
be
why shouldn't you expect
MVP.
50? If Spenny's saying they're a top 4 team, how many wins do you think that is, KG?
Yes, I understand
I think
that.
they should be
55.
around.
And to be honest, to be top 4 in the East is you can probably do that with less than 50 wins.
I think
just
they
to
should be
real.
around 50
But-
wins. I think Cade Cunningham should be a top 5 MVP vote getter this year.
So why the hell, like, where am I so off?
No, because you're expecting him to win it, and if he doesn't win it, you're gonna use
gonna
that
talk
as
shit
the
about
macro.
I'm not going to talk shit about him, but I'm going to say he's not an MVP.
That's fine.
Right.
Neither is Jared Goff.
And it's going to offend you, Cade fans.
And neither is Jared Goff.
Okay, that's fine.
And that'll offend you.
Yeah.
Jared Goff fan.
Well, here's the deal. If Cade comes out and leads the league in scoring, assists, rebounds, wins, and he doesn't get the MVP, yeah, I'll feel kind of the same way.
But
I
he's
do
not
about
gonna
Jared
lead the
Goff, 'cause
league in
Jared
all those
Goff is
categories.
leading the league in yards. He's leading the league in completion percentage. He's like so.
Yo, expectations for Cade
if
are
Cade
just
comes
off
out
the
and
charts,
leads the league
bro.
in statistics, should he not win MVP?
He's not gonna lead the league in scoring. That's not his game, bro. He might lead the league in assists.
Cade fans,
He
there's
can't-
always
he
a
can't-
pivot.
He can't lead it in rebounding.
Yeah,
Like,
right. Like,
come
come
on.
on. What are
Really,
we
there
talking
aren't
about?
guards that lead the league in
I
rebounding.
mean,
sometimes
Jared
they get
Goff's
10.
not leading
Russell
the league.
Wilson didn't.
Jared Goff's not
Or
leading
Russell
the league
Westbrook
in
didn't?
yards or touchdowns.
I get-
And
this
he
devolved
didn't last
into this,
year,
bro.
and he didn't the year before that. I don't know where this argument's coming
I knew this was going.
Because you guys had to turn a Cade comment into a golf comment because you can't handle that I have expectations for
No,
your
I'm
hero.
saying
but-
you should have the same expectations for players in the
I
same
don't.
situation.
I don't.
Okay.
Cade,
All right. So you don't. That's fine.
When
You
Cade
don't. You
came
don't.
out
You
as
don't.
the
And it's
overall
over.
number 1 consensus pick, did you guys think he was going to be an MVP?
Yeah.
Eventually,
When Jared
yes.
Goff came out as the number 1 consensus overall pick, did you guys think he was going to be MVP?
I didn't really care. 'cause it
No,
wasn't
so
the Lions who
expectations
drafted
are
him.
different.
Why?
Because they had different expectations. That you just admitted you had different expectations.
I didn't have expectations for Goff. 'cause
Exactly,
I didn't
so
give a
it's
shit, 'cause
different.
If he got drafted to the Lions, I would. I had those expectations for Stafford. This is our MVP quarterback. We drafted him first overall.
Real cream of wheat. This is why HOAs are so screwed up in this country.
Yeah, pretty much.
You want to take the final break, Spenny?
Yeah, let's do that.
Damn,
Yeah,
this was
let's
our
do that.
Pistons talk. Come
Tell
on.
about Mad Packs.
Let me tell you
Yeah, good
about
Pistons
Mad
talk.
Packs. Go to Mad Packs, get madpacks.com, and you can find a store near you carrying the best product in the game. Whether it's the high-low pre-rolls, the Boom Shakalaka Tarantula, the THCA Blizzard Pack Fused Moon Rocks, or any of their top shelf strains, go to getmadpacks.com. You can find it near you today. Mad flavor, mad high, Mad Packs.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app online or in club and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Massage Chair House. You want to relax? Sit down on Monday night and watch the Lions kick the crap out of Baker Mayfield and the Bucks. Go get a massage chair this weekend. It'll be in your house by Monday, and you can pick any single one that they had. Spenny went in there, sat in every single one, tried them all out. He strongly suggests the Pharaoh Q.
Yep.
It is like the top end.
It's the Rolls Royce.
It's beautiful. Go try it out. Massage Chair House in Bloomfield Hills.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Danny G, I think Duncan Robinson will be a beast for us. I'm not going to lie. DNC, ENT, we might have a top 3 bench in the league.
We might.
If Duncan can play defense, he'll be a beast.
His defense will be lacking, but I think people are like he's obviously he shoots the blood out of the ball. That's what he's best at. But his passing ability is very slept on. When you close out on him too hard, he is very good at passing out of that or even getting to a dribble to get to a playmaking opportunity. And I think him and Jalen Duren are going to do really well at the top, doing little handoffs, brush screens, different things. And that's going to be fun to watch.
Duren's going to be an interesting storyline this year. Just because he's still so young and still trying to figure out that big-ass body.
It's a big year for him, though, because they're going to have to decide on his
make a
contract.
decision.
Yep.
Yeah.
Him and Ivy.
Yep.
100%.
I think they're going to sign both.
Yeah.
Woodward Sports chat thread, and I had this one here. I lost the name on who sent it, but you know who you were. Essentially to the point of when you and other Michigan State slappies run the Michigan football program into the ground, why would we discuss college football? I would say that's not me running it into the ground. I would say your 10-7 coach, where I was told there would be no drop-off, ran that into the ground.
No, Neal, it's your fault Michigan's bad.
It might be, actually. No, I'm talking shit.
I mean, I got killed by everybody. Remember? Said you gotta validate it. Like, you gotta back it up. That's the way powerhouse programs do it, and your coach is 10-7 since then. Like, that's not me, guys.
Winning record, but yeah.
I mean,
Winning record. Winning record with that schedule.
Winning record,
Sharon
man.
Moore was hired to be fired. I think we all know that. He's there to jump
No.
on the grenade. I ain't cagey. You can't pull that shit on me.
No.
I didn't say it was always going to be a wash.
No drop off.
It's hard to be the man
Was
after
that
the
the
man.
term, Spenny?
That was the term.
Did I say that?
The masses said that.
I am not the masses.
masses.
As you can tell against
No,
everybody.
he likes to
dry
apply
opinions.
the masses to us for some reason.
Yeah,
but it's
no.
cool.
Sharon Moore was brought in to take the hit for all the suspensions and all the investigations. The minute all those are over, all the suspensions and everything's served, they'll bring in their real coach.
That's what I always kind of thought, too. Like, he is not.
If that
head
was the
coach
case, they
material.
could have just got rid of him last year. They could have just found a different coach.
No, you got to let this guy take all, because here's the deal. He was part of the heist, right?
Yeah.
So
he's got a show cause.
He's got to show exactly.
Yeah. The only coach in history to be a head coach with a show cause.
Yeah, we're not
The only one
bringing
to
in
get
somebody
caught, but
else.
it's fine.
You're going to serve this 2-year sentence of mediocre Michigan football, and after this year, he's going to be gone. Because Bryce Underwood wants to open up that offense. They want to bring in top-end wide receivers. And you ain't doing it with Sharon Moore.
Danny G, I never liked the hire because it felt like he didn't do anything to deserve the head coaching job. He beat Ohio State as an interim. Michigan man. He cried on the field.
He did cry.
Dude,
He
he
did
took
cry on
the
the
hit
Like
for
Juju
his
Smith-Schuster.
coach. Like, that's a soldier right there. Say what you want about Sharon Moore. He's in your foxhole. He's going to jump on the grenade for your team.
He's like Shohei's interpreter.
Interpreter.
Exactly.
He's the fall man.
Dude.
Yeah, absolutely. Noah Messi, I'm going to take an easy guess that Beasley won't be coming back.
Nah, we don't
He's
need him.
still under NBA investigation.
Correct.
Yeah, we don't need
After
him.
that playoff performance, we don't want his ass.
That's why they drafted Chaz.
And he
That
talks
is why
shit
they
about
drafted
Jared
Chaz.
Goff, so I
Ed,
ain't got time for him.
Ed, I just woke up. Are you done talking about the Pistons? Okay. Fair enough.
More of it coming. Don't worry.
Yeah,
about it.
tomorrow, 4 Down Friday.
Shout out.
Bourbon Friday.
Pistons 4 down?
Yeah, can I?
Yeah, Spenny, you want to cook one up, man?
4 quarters?
I'm down.
You down? You want to cook one up?
Yeah.
Do a Lions one and a Pistons one?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because we don't have to do a Michigan State one.
And a
Ever.
Michigan State one?
No. We'll replace the Michigan State one with
No, you should make him
First
do
down, will Jonathan Smith be fired today?
Yeah.
Second down, will he be fired tomorrow?
Right.
Third down, will he be fired 3 days from now?
Right.
Will he be fired 4 days or later from now?
You should make him do it. Just
Yeah, no, it'll be a lot of fun. You want to give me you want to do a Michigan one?
yeah, that'll get interrupted and we'll argue. Sure, yeah, for sure. No, don't do wait a minute. We can go. We can go. It's cool. I got shit to do. So
I got shit to do.
Well,
All right. Stick, appreciate you rolling through. Good combos today,
Yeah,
man.
thanks for having us. We got into some business stuff.
We did.
People actually agreed with me today.
barely until you said the cage.
We're rounding into
Can-
mid-season form.
Wait, can I do forgotten Detroit sports 4 down and do
Yeah.
one question about the Pistons, one question about the Red Wings, one question about Michigan State, and one question about DCFC?
Sure.
Okay,
Fire.
Let's do it.
there we go.
Whatever you want to do.
There we go.
So what do you got? You
Because
got
I know I want to ask to do a whole Red Wings one, but I know that's not going to happen.
whatever you want to do.
Okay.
We need a Lions one, obviously.
Yep. Yeah, I'll do a Lions one and then the rest. The others.
The others.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll cook up the sports business. I was gonna do a college football one, but we don't care.
Nope. NFL.
I'll do an NFL one.
KG
There you
will
go.
do Michigan. Then
KG will do Michigan, and we'll
have
ride
Sports
out.
business.
And we
No
got
sports
Terry.
business.
Yeah, that's one. That's
Okay.
the one.
All right.
I've got some good material to get to too, so I'm excited. All right, well, see you later.